Hi, everybody. My name is Darren Anderson, and welcome to our podcast. This is our first broadcast that we're doing for live play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Got all my friends online here that are also going to be playing the game, and we'll get into that in a minute. Part of what we're doing is a prelude to an adventure setting that we've been working on and have played for many years called Dalreth. And that'll be coming in an upcoming session, but right now we're going to play the D&D Essentials kit, really to kind of get the whole flow of how to do this online, and also to get all the technology set up so that we're a little bit sharper when we start playtesting our material for that. So before we begin, I did want to put a thank you out there for our sponsor for today's program. It is miniaturehub.com. .com.au. It is out of Australia. They sell miniatures online and in Australia. They are partners for a miniature line that we have recently launched for the Dalreth setting with 9 ice-themed heroic scale miniatures that you can go out and find in www.dalreth.com. But if you're in Australia, I would encourage you to go and shop directly there. Their shipping will be cheaper and quicker, so our products will be on the way there and in stock very soon. So, without any more talking from me, I just want to kind of give a quick introduction from everybody and their characters. So, just kind of go through the list here and just kind of introduce everybody. And the first one up is Greg.
Hi, my name's Greg. I'm playing a Tabaxi monk named Tajek. And a little bit of background on the character. He trained in his martial arts style as a soldier, but never saw combat since the nation was not at war. He's now left the military, and he's out seeking adventure.
Okay.
Sure. Hi, I play a human cleric who likes to heal people and struggles with imposter syndrome.
Okay, Gina.
I am a halfling. Her name is Jaylene, and she is a cleric, but her methods are not in line with her god as much as her family would like. So they dropped her off at an orphanage because they were done dealing with her craziness. So she's at an orphanage as a cleric who doesn't really heal.
Okay, and Jeff?
I play Nivrag, a hill dwarf, a young hill dwarf, a little idealistic, charitable, who can get things.
Okay, and Blake?
I'm a wood elf fighter named Iggy. Background as a sailor, and ruthless pirates murdered my captain and my crewmates and plundered our ship, and vengeance will be mine.
And Andy?
I am Ikar of the Deep Wood, high elf, stumbling into the realm of humans to find my way and treasure and to obtain the deepest, darkest secrets of magic with the treasures that we find.
And Jim?
I'm playing Snavar, a young gnome rogue that likes to procure illicit alchemaic products and spend his profits on dice games.
Alrighty. So, the beginning adventure starts in Phandalin. You've come to Phandalin because you hear there's a dragon that's terrorizing the area. And as hardy adventurers, you've decided that you want to slay the dragon. So part of what your goal here is to find the dragon and kill it. You also want to help the people that are in the area, and as good noble adventurers as you are, certainly anything you can help along the way would be beneficial for people. So we'll go ahead and get started. I've got you out here. I will use just for now. I think I can just use one token out here to represent the party. So I'll go ahead and use Jaylene. Put your token out here. I don't know if it shows up. Well, you're coming in from the edge of town by the Tribord Trail toward the top. I don't see the token actually showing up there. Let me try another.
Yeah, we don't see it yet.
Another piece there that might help. Nope, it's not coming out. So let me add this here.
That's really big.
Well, there you go.
Holy shit, it's a giant.
And he's dancing in circles.
I'm scared already.
Okay, let me put a grid on this. Maybe that'll help. Again, I have to. I'm gonna have to edit a few things here. There's gonna be quite a bit.
We're all learning. That's the whole point of this.
Yep. Okay. There we go. Okay, so you're coming in from the Tribord Trail, and the group is coming to the edge of town, and up ahead you see a group of buildings inside of Phandalin, and what looks like a provisioning shop to the left side.
I'm going to see what sharp things that'll pierce a dragon's hide.
Okay. The shelves of this general store stock most ordinary goods and supplies, including backpacks, bedrolls, rope, and rations. The name of it is Berthan's Provisions, and they don't stock weapons or armor, but you can purchase adventuring gear here, with the exceptions of any items that are over 25 gold pieces. They have the proprietor, Elmar Barthen. He's lean and balding, looks about 50 years old, and there's a couple clerks that work here as well. And they seem to be out loading a wagon up outside of the store.
Jaylene goes to look at the wagon to see what's going on outside of it.
Hi, ma'am, says one of the clerks that's loading the wagon up.
She looks up because she's short. She's only about 3 foot tall, and she's not really friendly. So she sort of raises her eyebrow up at them, and she goes, "What do you got?"
Oh, we're just loading up supplies for the mining camp.
The mining camp? Well, what kind of supplies?
Oh, all sorts of mining supplies, ropes, and we have some grappling hooks in here, and food, lots of food.
So she puts her hands on her hips and kind of sassily goes, "If they were already up there mining, why don't they have those supplies to begin with?"
Oh, we're restocking them. Aren't you the curious type? He says. Have a good day, ma'am, as he tips his hat.
She nods as he walks away, or she walks away.
So, anybody?
I'm going to head into the shop.
Uh-huh.
Is there a back door to the shop?
There is a back door to the shop.
Then I would like to quietly enter the back door and look around.
Hey, what are you doing over there? Said one of the guys loading the carts.
I'm just going into the shop.
The front door right there.
It's crowded. I don't like crowds.
That's only for employees.
So,
okay.
Jaylene hears that going on, and she goes, "Don't pick on my friend," to draw their attention away.
You must be strangers.
Strangers to you, not strangers to each other.
Hey, as this is going on, I kind of go kind of slyly go the opposite direction, just in case this goes bad, and unless I'm already in the front door of the store, which is fine too.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, if I can with haste, go in the store and see if I can go straight.
You're using magic already?
No. But here's the plan. I see that there's potential shit going down with these two, so I'm going to go in the other side, the front door, and go straight, like wherever the counter is, to the back.
Yep.
Go up there and just ridiculously start asking about us. Say, "Oh, what about that there? Or what about that there?" In other words, no, hear me out. It's as a point of distraction, and I'm trying to scope where, put the geography together of where they might be coming in to see it, basically to try and cover their ass from
He's aiding my distraction that I had started.
So here's what's happened. The store owner, Elmar, it says, "Hello, stranger. You must be from outside of the town. You look new here."
Yeah, we need stuff. We need
What
stuff.
kind
And
of
I
stuff
walk.
do you, we have lots of stuff for sale. What would you like? We're
What's
fresh.
behind? What do I perceive behind the counter
We're
hanging?
fresh out of grappling hooks, though, so we don't have any extra
I
grappling
I
hooks.
leave then. That's what I wanted. I'm out. And he did that on purpose.
Of course he did.
I'm out.
Other than grappling hooks, we have everything you need. We just
I hear there's dragons around here, so I'm going to look for some burn cream. Do you have any burn cream?
no burn cream.
Oh,
Sorry. No.
Uh,
I have arrows. Would you like to buy
Jalen's gonna
some
look
arrows?
for ink.
How about oil?
Oil. Let me look through my list here. I'm sure I have some oil in here somewhere. He goes over and starts looking up his shelf. Meanwhile, who's on the outside now?
I'm still outside.
Oh, I'm still
I am.
technically outside.
I'm
I
watching
care-
all the chaos.
I carry a bow that is made from the cartilage of a white dragon. Little bits, a little bit of it, and so I'm very interested in whatever arrows he might be having.
I have 100 arrows here. I have one flask of oil left. If anybody would like that, the oil's
take
only
it.
a silver piece.
I will take it.
And he kind of shakes it a little bit. He's like, "Yeah, there's still some oil in there." And he takes your silver piece. Meanwhile, on the outside of the building, it looks like the two people who are loading it, and it looks like it's really all they're doing is going into the back room and loading the wagon out of the back room. Now they're very suspicious of you, the two clerks, and they're watching what you're doing. The folks on the outside.
Can I perceive
They
any of
seem
this?
very
Is there any?
agitated.
Okay.
You're
well,
inside,
okay.
aren't you, or no?
So they're like, go in this door, the front door, the two of you.
I don't have anything to buy. You don't have anything I need.
Well, stop bugging us. We have work to do. And one of them sits and watches the wagon while the other one slowly makes his way into the back door and then grabs another box and carries it out while the other one's watching the both of you carefully. Especially
The one that's
sneaky
watching.
guy. Especially
The one that's
sneaky
watching.
guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to him and excuse me, I'm looking for someone that's on the run a little bit. Can you tell me where the shady people in this town hang out?
It looks like with you. As he looks over to
It takes one to
The
catch
lady.
one.
mm-hmm. Have a nice day, and he tips his hat.
So as that's all happening, Jaylene kind of starts to scurry a little bit further ahead to see if she can scout any other possible places to go, places to see. She's a budding tattoo artist, so she's looking to see if there's people around the area that have tattoos on them, if this is a tattoo-infested area, or if these are people who have not yet discovered what tattooing is.
Okay, so we want to move.
Do you have tattoos on your person, Gina?
On her physically?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say she does.
Noticeable where I can see, kind of thing.
Yeah. I think my image actually has them on her face and her neck.
Ooh. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so I got your character out here. Can you see her moving?
Yep.
Okay.
I see
Sorry,
two
I've got
of
two
her,
of
though.
them. I've got duplicates of you. You got sister already.
There's two mirror image.
Yeah, mirror image. There you go.
You using magic already?
Used up her
In
first
town.
level. Used up her whole spell right there. Okay, so there we are. So Gina,
That's a favorite.
you walk further down the road. You're scouting ahead. You see a shrine over to your what would be your right side.
Okay.
And over on the east side of the street, you see an inn. There sounds like there's some music playing in the inn. Lots of noise.
She dances to the music. She sort of sways as she's walking into the area, hips kind of going back and forth a little bit. Are there others in the area that she sees?
There's people inside the inn. There's people walking, but you haven't seen anybody walking by that with any tattoos. But they do look at you a little strange. It's not usual they see a lot of halflings around town.
Sure.
You look a little, you're just not. in the
She's
right
used
place.
to that. I mean, she looks a little different. There's a reason she was dropped off at the orphanage. She's used to being looked at like she's kind of the odd one out, so it doesn't faze her at all.
Yeah, so you get some odd stares like you would
Yeah.
as any stranger to the town, but not bad. A few people smile and wave. obviously to try to keep you from stealing from them as they
Sure. Anyone
as they
who
guard
looks
their
at her
pouch.
anyone who looks at her like overly suspicious, like immediately judging her, she flicks them off.
Okay.
She's a disgruntled youth. Like she's
I would say. Okay, so back at the our gnome. What's our gnome doing here?
I'll start walking around to the front door.
Okay, so you're in with the rest of the group. Okay,
Sure.
so the rest of the group. Anybody want anything else in the provisions at Barthen's positions?
Is there
Provisions.
someone
Yeah.
inside? Is there
I'd like
someone
to-
inside actively watching us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of my very dusty coin purse, I scrounged together just enough for 10 pythons and a hammer.
Okay. Add him over to your list. He does have
Okay.
plenty of pythons available, although there's quite a few that are heading off to the mining camp.
Do they have tobacco?
He might. He might have some tobacco. I believe. Let me check. Let me see what he's got listed here. Nope. Nope. Nothing here. Nope. Would like some myself. I have some wine.
No,
you
I'm
like
good
some
on one.
wine?
Where might I find some smoking products?
Maybe one of the farmers.
Farmer Marley.
Any particular farmer?
We don't really sell that much around town, but maybe one of the farmers on the edge of town might have some.
Okay. And I'll go to the edge of town.
Okay. Okay. Anybody need anything else in town?
I asked him if there's a blacksmith in town because I really need to get my hands on a grappling hook.
There is maybe the miners' exchange.
Okay, I say thank you and leave Barthen's provisions.
Okay. Anybody else with business there, or are we gonna move on down the road to the?
Anybody else thirsty?
always.
You know, I'm
The-
I'm
the-
I'm with the crew.
The inn looks like a good place to get a drink.
Okay. So everyone heads over to the inn.
Sure.
It's called the Stonehill Inn. And it's a modest 2-story roadhouse. Has six. Looks like there's about 6 rooms upstairs. It looks like it's being run by a middle-aged man. And he looks very happy. There's some music going on. There's about 6 or 7 people in the inn. And there's somebody playing a mandolin. And everybody seems to be listening and either dancing or certainly highly entertained by the young, charming lady playing the mandolin.
And you see Jaylene like dancing outside, smiling and waving at some people and flicking other people off.
And people are looking at you very strange.
How you make friends and influence people.
Yes, it is. That is
She's
how
the
you
best,
do that.
guys. You just don't know it yet.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you get a few people looking strange at you, but nobody seems to do anything about it. They just kind of, when you flip them off, they look weird at you, like you're doing some symbol they've never seen before, or simply just choose to ignore.
I'll go inside and order some ale
Okay.
and ask the bartender or whoever's there, where might I be able to find some tobacco in this town?
Oh, I've got some for sale.
Oh, well, I'll have some tobacco with that
Okay.
ale.
And he gives you some smoking tobacco. Do you have a pipe? He says.
Do you have pipes?
Not really for sale, but I could probably get one.
I have one. I just wanted to see if you got any special pipes or anything.
Nothing special. And he gives
Nothing
you some
cool.
tobacco. Okay.
Alright. And where might I find a dice game in this town?
Well, maybe later in tonight. They right now, we're all we're all playing here, but it seems to liven up as the sun goes down.
Jack is going to come in and say, dice game. You sound like a man of good taste. Like to have fun, good ale. My name is Tajek. Perhaps I can join you for a drink.
I'm going to go sit in a corner in the shadows.
So it looks like he wants to play dice with you. You have a player. The bartender, he says, my name's Toblin, and you two could get started. I'd like to see you play your dice game.
I tell the bartender, go ahead and get him a saucer of milk on me.
Okay, so that's going on over there. What's everyone else doing?
Jaylene's moved into the tavern to watch what's going on, and she sits at the bar, way too young to be appropriately in here, but she orders an ale.
Okay. They give you an ale. And you smell that they're cooking up what's quite a bit of, it smells like a pork happening back there. Maybe pork chops are being made for dinner tonight. And one of the guys in the tavern, he's an older gentleman, seems to walk up to you and says, "Hi, lady."
She offers a bright smile. She's like, "Hi."
And he says, "What brings you to town?"
Adventure.
What kind of adventure?
Whatever can be found.
Well, I know all sorts of adventure.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
What kind of adventure do you have? Do you know of? That I can partake in?
Well, west of town, on the coast, there's an old stone lighthouse. Ships are drawn to this gleaming tower like moss to the flame, and are doomed to crash upon its rocks. The wrecks must be filled with treasure.
Ooh. I'm guessing there's gold in that treasure.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
When I hear ships, my ears perk up.
Yeah. Pirate ships, maybe, huh? Pirate gold, you think to yourself. So, would you like a drink? He asks.
I would love a drink. As many as you're willing to buy.
As he looks down on the halfling.
Yeah, she's super little. And
like
she's
twice
young,
your size.
so it's super inappropriate probably.
And
but
probably super inappropriate. So, so he goes and buys you a beer. It's like, a beer?
Whatever you recommend, my friend.
Okay. And he seems to be gabbing and talking and telling you all about the dragon and
so as they're doing that, she grabs like a little bar napkin and starts drawing a picture on it, like a little symbol. And while they're talking, she goes, "Do you like this?"
What? He says.
"Do you like this little symbol I drew?"
What did you draw? And he's trying to look at it and figure out what you drew. I didn't hear what
it looks like a little symbol of her goddess.
Sure. That looks wonderful.
You want me to tattoo it on you?
Yeah. What's a tattoo? What's a tattoo?
What's a tattoo?
Yeah.
And so then she points to like the different markings she has on her neck, and she's like, "You see these drawings I have on me? I can put those on you."
Oh.
Pretty cool, right?
Huh. Is it magical?
Magical.
That's funny.
Do I get any magic by doing this, or
only if my goddess blesses you with the magic?
He kind of stands up and backs away, like he's like kind of creeped out by you.
That's kind of typical. But she offers her brightest smile, and she's like, "My goddess will bless you if you're worthy."
That's okay, young lady. Never mind. And he actually leaves the inn.
She still gets the ale, though, right?
Very creeped. Yeah. Well.
Okay.
He bought it for you, but he seems very creeped out by you.
I yell over to her, "That's an interesting way to get free ale."
I'm learning.
Shh, says the crowd as you yell over to her. As the bard is playing her mandolin. Have some respect.
Is everybody pretty much tuned into the bard?
Yeah.
As soon as I was at the back of the party, as soon as everybody went in, whichever way was more suitable, to the left or right of the door, hanging by the door, back to the wall, and just scoping and listening, seeing if I hear anything other than her banter or the bard going on.
Give me a check to see if you hear anything.
And so that's wisdom, or wait, okay.
It's if you go to skills, you can see perception.
And just click on it?
Yep.
Double click, I think.
Did it work?
You got to click on the +2 or plus whatever it is.
There's a dice in the small corner.
Stand
Grab
by.
it.
Click on the dot?
On the
No.
die.
Nope.
Where
Die. There should be a little die in the corner of the number.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Pick it up and throw it on the
Just
table.
Like
There you
that.
go.
Got it. Okay, like that.
Yeah,
There you go.
Perfect.
Okay, so 12 plus 4 is 16.
if you just click on your plus, it'll roll the die and add it and give a skill check for you in the
Yeah,
box.
and it'll say where it says.
Oh, there it is.
perception.
That's
yeah, give
where
it a
it-
chance. Okay.
Okay.
We're all learning,
Okay.
we're all
Thank
learning
you.
fantasy
Thank you.
grounds here,
Sorry.
So.
Yeah, apologies.
Don't worry, we'll get the IT guy through
Virgin.
this.
Virgin.
Okay.
Jaylene's super aware.
So what you hear talking, you overhear somebody talking about the orcs. The orcs are coming down from the mountains and they're preying on the lowlands.
In
Never
which
winter
direction?
if never winter doesn't send help soon, the orcs will overrun Phandalin and destroy everything here. We need to get out of here. That's what you hear.
In what direction of the mountains? Do I know this or no?
Not really offhand.
Okay.
You're kind of new to the area. But they're talking about how Phandalin's under threat of an orc invasion.
10-4. Thank you.
Okay. So, there's pork chops being cooked up, quite a few, and they take your orders. Would you like any of our pork? We also have soup, ham soup, and then some cornbread you smell cooking too. as
Aaron,
well.
you just got out of focus.
It's probably just a slowdown in your connection.
Or the
'Cause
tequila.
he looks fine.
Oh, it could be the tequila. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay. So, the music continues. Everybody has their dinner. What would you like to do?
I'm going to be up front close to the bard, listening and waiting for that person to take a break because I want to ask them questions.
Yeah, and she will take a break for dinner. She sits down. It looks like there's 3 or 4 of the people that are together, and she sits with them for their dinner.
What time of night is it? Or what time during the
Evening,
day
like,
here?
It's not sunset yet, but it is evening.
As if it's a table or a booth, whatever's directly to the right of me or left of me, whichever side of the door I'm on. If I notice whatever people are closest,
Mm-hmm.
if I notice a break in the conversation, I'll kind of say, "Howdy, stranger. I'm new to these parts, and do you know which way the mountains are?"
And they point a direction. You mean the mountains over there?
Are those the only mountains in the area?
Yeah.
What direction are they pointing?
I don't know if it's relevant. I think it's east, if I'm not mistaken.
One of the 4 possible directions.
Yeah, one of the 4 possible.
Thank you. That way, and I know what way it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. With
If
you.
you go outside of the inn and
Hey,
you look
Jeff.
that way,
Jeff, that means
You'll
D
probably
doesn't have a map yet.
you'll probably
That-
see mountains.
Oh, sorry, Jim.
No
Sorry,
map.
bud.
There's
Sorry,
no map
dude.
available, right? No, it's okay.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. I guess D didn't get his map done.
I'll
I'd
draw
have to-
Jeff one,
I'll
and
have
he'll
to-
be happy.
I'd have to pull out my Forgotten Realms map. I don't have it handy, so
Okay.
we'll just say it's to the east for now. But it's that way. They point.
10-4.
Who knows if it's the right way? But he pointed to the east.
Is that where the orcs are coming from?
The coast is to the west. That much we know. Yeah.
Greg, I didn't know you were playing a summoner mage.
Are there woods in the area?
Yeah, there's woods around
Okay.
as well. Okay.
All right.
So, evening. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna approach the young woman at the bar.
Like me?
Yes.
Oh,
Greetings. You seem a little too young to be drinking ale.
Nonsense.
My name is Tajek. It's
Why, hello to Jack.
pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Are you here to buy me another ale?
Oh, sure. I think it's wonderful to meet new people, and I'm new to this town, and I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one that's new to this town. Have the next one on me.
Thanks. I can pay you with a tattoo. Have you ever had a tattoo before? Although with
Unfortunately,
your fur, that might be hard.
covered in fur.
Yeah, that might be difficult. I could shave
Imagine
off
though,
a
you
little
could do
bit
like
first.
an inner ear tattoo where the fur is
I
very thin.
could definitely do a little inner ear tattoo, and I show
That
the
would be-
little.
You know what? That would be super amazing because I don't want to pierce my ears, but getting a really cute tattoo, I would love that.
I'll totally hook you up there. And she shows a little symbol of her goddess and says, and honestly, if you're found to be good enough, my goddess will give you some gifts.
How much do you charge for your services?
There's no fee actually if you're willing to accept.
I am absolutely willing to accept.
Fantastic. So the first, are you wanting this right now, or do you want to wait till?
Whenever we have a free time.
Yeah, when I'm not maybe loaded up on ale.
Did you hear those people talking about? Was it orcs or ogres?
You know, I did, and I heard someone tell. There was a guy, the guy who bought me my first ale, was talking about a shipwreck that had lots of treasure, and gold is always something that is valuable to grab.
Well, I mean, if you're willing to team up to grab some of this cash, count me in.
Awesome. It sounds like we're a match made in Fallonville.
If only we had others that'd be willing to help us.
If only.
From where I'm sitting near the
Nivrag
bar,
the
can I
dwarf will
hear their
volunteer his
conversation?
services.
Although
I'm
I
very
think some of us
happy.
wandered into town together, so I'm guessing some of us it won't be too hard to gather together to do these deeds.
Yeah, and I overheard the discussion about the ship and the wreckage too, so I'm in for that.
Cool. So she like waves you over and she tells you all about what he's told her about the pirate ship that sank offshore, that had treasures laden inside of it that we should absolutely go find.
Count me in. We can start in the morning.
Yeah, I say we head off in the morning.
Sweet. Do we think the rest of those that we traveled with would be interested, or are they too focused on this orc situation?
I actually haven't shared that with anybody yet.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
at least you focused on the music that's happening here.
So we're gonna split the party right away.
That's the
We all,
plan.
no, we're all in the bar. We're all in the bar. With the what was I saying? We all know about the dragon, but no one said anything or asked anything about the dragon. That being the case, the people that I asked about the mountain, I say, "Hey, you know anything about a dragon?" And I say it kind of loud.
Yeah, when you say that, the bard kind of looks over, the one who is playing the musical instrument looks over at you and stands up and walks over. And she said, "The big white dragon?"
I don't know. We heard that that's why we're here. We're gonna kill it.
Uh-huh.
Where is it?
That's charming, she says. Looking at you.
Oh, sure. Hey, you play pretty good. Not as good as my friend over there. Oh, I can't see him. Well, there's when you see a little gnome around, he plays better than you. But other than that, you're the second best I've heard
Uh-huh.
this week.
You mean the guy hiding over there in a corner, like nobody thinks that he's there, but we all are watching him carefully?
Oh, okay, yeah, there he
him?
is.
And she points right over at the gnome.
Yeah, that guy. He can play.
Well, let's hear him. Come on up. And she walks up to you. Come on, shy guy. Come on up and let's
Shit, sorry, Jim.
let's play some tunes. What do you have?
He must have been mistaken. I play dice, not instruments.
Oh, okay. That's charming.
So, Jaylene, that guy sitting over there, I asked him to play dice with me, and he was extremely rude.
Well, we should go address it and deal with him, because that's not okay.
And she comes back to you, Elf, kind of looks at you and kind of looks you over, and she said, "You look capable of maybe doing some of the chores around town over on the job board. That's probably what you should stick with." And
Who's saying that to who?
To Andy.
Oh, to Andy. Not
Oh,
to
say that again. Oh, the bard said that to me.
Yeah,
I apologize.
yeah, she came up. She walks up to the
She
elf
comes back.
and comes
She,
back and
so
says,
you don't know where the dragon is.
"You look capable at the chores around town. The ones over on the job board, you can leave the dragon hunting to professionals." As she walks away.
So what you're saying is you don't know shit, lady.
And she just kind of turns a cold shoulder and goes back to her table. And they all start laughing. And they're all kind of looking your way.
You got a mechanic. Well, they're all looking my way, so never mind.
How loud? So that was pretty loud. So we all heard it?
Yeah.
And
Hold on. Yeah, carrot.
And you see one of the taller fellows at the table gets up and walks over and
nobody knows where the dragon is.
They're ignoring you at the moment. One of the taller fellows in plate armor walks over to Jessica, walks over to your character, and looks at you and says, "You look like a religious sort. What are you doing with them?" he asks.
And that was to me?
no.
To
Oh.
Jess.
There's
Pay
safety
attention,
in numbers.
What are you doing with them?
There's safety in numbers.
Would you like to join our group? We could use a cleric. If you're a cleric, you sure look like one with the symbol there, as he points to your holy symbol.
What's in it for me?
A fifth of the treasure. There's 4 of us. We could use a healer.
What else?
A fifth of the treasure.
What else?
Oh, we'll say prayers to your God at night before we go to sleep. We'll join you in a prayer session.
Let me think on that.
And he hits his chest with plate mail and his gauntleted fist and says, "Real steel, not like that." And he points over to Blake. And you're wearing what are you wearing, Blake?
Leather.
Yeah. It says, "That's not steel. Steel right here."
And how loud is that said?
I'm sorry, how loud is what?
How loud does he say that?
Everybody's hearing this. This
we
is
all
not
hear
quiet.
that?
Yeah. And he walks back over to his table.
Let me know when the bard takes a drink.
Okay. They just all are over there laughing and giggling and having a good time.
No. However many minutes pass, she's got to wet her whistle sooner or later.
Okay,
Let
so
me
at
know
some
when that
point she
happens.
takes a drink.
Mage hand. She's wearing it. Little bitch.
Give me a perception roll, or a sleight of hand roll.
Stand by. Getting there. Stand by. Getting there. Did it roll?
Nope.
Do
No.
over.
Click on the plus, whatever it is.
Sorry, Iggy. Sorry, Iggy. Fucking dude. I'm working on it.
You
Hold
can
on.
just grab a
Hold on.
20-sided die and tell us what it is. We'll get you.
Why isn't it working?
Make him do it the right way.
So,
Okay, the first one counts. I just double click.
I think you passed.
More than that one.
No, I double clicked. I fucking kept. I double clicked, and that was.
I
203. You roll a
I
two.
thought Darren said you had disadvantage.
Oh, I did. Okay. Well, son of a bitch, then.
Don't listen to Jim. Don't ever listen to Jim.
Okay, so you roll a 16, and they're having a good time, and they're a little bit drinking too much. The mage hand is subtle enough where they don't seem to notice that you casted the spell, and it spills all over her shirt.
Awesome. Oh, I wanted it. Okay, let me reiterate.
Is that what you had to do, or were you?
This is a vocal. I did not iterate that I was trying to do it stealthily. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say I whispered it.
Okay.
Vocal.
So then they see you. So
No.
check.
I don't care. And I'm like, hold on, pa. Like so. And then, I'm not doing anything to be subtle.
Then if you're doing a spell, and then it's initiative. We're in initiative.
Oh, damn it.
Phenomenal.
Okay, so I can't react.
Well,
to
then that
him
was a
doing
mechanic.
anything.
I was, yeah, damn it.
All right.
Because they
Well,
see the hand. Is that what
Too
it
late
is?
now. It's too late
There's
now.
a mechanic. That's a mechanic I was not aware.
So we roll initiative.
Well,
Is that?
I guess I don't know what you mean by not aware.
I said it. Sorry,
You did.
guys.
You were super specific about it.
No, I didn't think as such, but oh well. So
Wow,
so-
Jaylene's going like last. Oh, it's
Wow,
she's
we're
drinking ale.
we're killing it on these initiative rolls.
You guys you have to double click the initiative button, otherwise
No,
it won't.
you just have
populate
to
Where
send-
is the
combat
initiative
tracker.
button?
It's on
On
the main page.
page.
On
in
the
the
main
dead
page
center.
in the center, dead center. Double click. Whoa!
Dead center.
Check out my tabaxi friend.
Okay, I just fucking hit it. Nothing happened. Click.
Double click it.
Okay, now it just went twice.
Because
For
you
God's
quadruple
sakes.
checked it.
It's the first one, the 19.
Holy cow.
I said it's going to probably capture the second one, which is still.
Okay, so Andy, you got to get this down. Just doing it once.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
It won't go once. If I hit it once, it doesn't do it.
Andy, get a mouse next time, okay?
All right. Yeah.
Pound it on that touchpad.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's really bad.
I just want to say I've been holding back all the day.
You've been good today.
Like,
Thought
I
your
just
microphone
haven't-
was broken.
I just haven't talked because I'm afraid to.
You're free.
Doing it on
It's
mute.
our first one. It's going to be ridden with like bleeps and stuff. Don't worry about it.
No shelter. Sorry, Iggy.
Okay, so
So the combat tracker has Icar at 19.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta put
The
in.
combat tracker should have Tajek at 23.
TJ, why do you have wounds down on your character? Let me take that off.
Because I heard him earlier.
Yeah.
I tattooed him.
Okay, and then your initiative. Let me put that in. Is 23.
All right.
Okay.
His
So let
feelings
me
were
get
hurt
mine rolled here.
from my milk comment.
I have to look
Oh,
at
I
my
love
spells.
it. We don't see it. That's badass.
Yeah.
No, that's bad. It's not badass.
Well, no, I mean that's behind.
Let's
Okay,
clarify.
so it shows
That's
you
not
that rolls are
beneficial for
happening.
us.
Okay.
No, that's just a good thing.
So here's what happens. Tajek, you see Ikar start going run, 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 blah, sanga. What are you gonna do?
Nothing. It's not my
Okay.
fight.
Ikar, you're up next. You cast
Okay.
Mage Hand. You cast Mage Hand.
He wears it.
She wears it, right? You're doing.
She wears it.
Yep.
Sorry.
So she
Bart
wears it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is anything else for your action? That was your action. You want to do any other activities?
Yawn.
Yawn. Okay, you're using your movement action to yawn. Okay, so this Dulcina. Oh wait, no, you're not yet. You're not
After
yet.
no, my
Sorry,
action
I'm
was Mage Hand. My action was Mage Hand.
Right, you get to move if you want to run.
Yeah, that was what
Yeah, the
triggered
move
initiative. So you actually
was a
did your
yawn.
initiative,
Yeah.
then initiative happened.
Yep. Okay, so it's my turn now. So one of the people sitting over there sees you cast, and actually, yes.
Wait, do we have a room?
We're in the inn. We're in the middle of everything.
You take 13 hit points as 3 missiles fly out of one of the people at the table.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
For a mage hand? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you
that
take
was,
you take 3. You see 3 missiles fly out of one of the people at the table's
Thinking
hand.
magic isn't appreciated.
Okay,
in this part of the
I'm
town.
I am down. I'm down.
Okay. And so you would be hit. You have 6 hit points total. So we're just looking for massive damage here.
No, it doesn't have to supersede my con to kill me, right?
Yes.
If you're
Your
at
total.
0 and then it goes to your hit points, then you can die.
It's
Right,
12.
right. But yeah,
12.
that's
You gotta
Right.
take
No, no.
12.
So that's
So we need you to double his total health right now because he started off with full health. So what's your total full health?
6.
6.
So we need to do. Oh shit!
You're
Is it 13?
He did.
you're dead.
What?
Dead.
You're dead.
How do you figure? Yeah, he's got to do 17 hit points for negative 11.
No, you have to do 12
No.
hit points.
12 hit points.
6 to bring you to 0, and another 6 to bring you negative to your health.
Okay.
So this is why you don't play like a barbarian when you're a wizard. Well, it's a good thing you'll be able to re-roll a new character now. You can play a barbarian.
Where are we
Wow.
at? Whose turn is it?
All right.
So the rest of the people at the table, is anybody going to do anything?
Yeah.
Watch him bleed.
It really
Well,
sets the tone for this
Because
campaign.
honestly, if I understand correctly, Ikar is the only one that Jaylene actually probably knows somewhat decently because he's been in the orphanage the entire time she was.
There's not orphanage. Different game.
We're not playing that.
We're not playing that game.
All right. Well, regardless, I decided she knows him well.
No, dude. If you want to participate, go for it. Otherwise, yeah, it's all good. It's just, yeah, didn't expect that.
I think this.
Didn't expect that reaction.
I think this is karmic because your fire went out in the yard. Turn.
I stopped feeding it. No.
Well,
Okay,
Oh, that's really
I'm dead.
sad.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you're.
Go ahead, y'all. It's y'all.
Delsina,
Wow.
does she have
Yeah.
anything to help? I don't think you do, right?
Fuck.
I don't
Revivify.
think I do.
Yeah, you're too young to have a raised dead or
Right.
Yeah.
or
Okay.
even a spare the dying. Does spare the dying do this, or is that for only 0?
no, he did.
Yeah, I think the massive, because we are playing massive damage, so the massive damage is dead. On that.
Shit, man.
Now, is
Yeah,
each missile? So here's a good rule question, right? For anybody who's online, are those each individual missiles rolled separately?
They are
Yes.
all individual. Yes.
So if they hit
So-
separately in the massive damage, so what would technically happen is the first missile would have been 3 hit points, taking you down to 3.
Oh yeah.
The
It's totally
second
separate.
missile would have been 5 hit points, taking you down to 0, but not massive damage. And then the third one to hit you, which would make you fail your first death save.
Yeah, that's
If
what
I'm
it would be.
interpreting the rules correctly. Anybody watching, let us know what you think on that, but I think that would be the interpretation I would rule. Not to save Andy, because I have no problem killing your character off.
Yeah, I got no problem. It won't be the first time.
But because,
I got no problem with that.
because
Let's be
No,
real.
because that is because you would be able to redirect as soon as you saw that character fall. You could
Yeah.
redirect that third one to a different enemy.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely, that's how I would read it
he's still going to send it into you to make you fail your death save, just because,
for sure.
right? So, and smile after he did it, right? So that's what happened. So you are.
Well, I don't know.
on the
I didn't see where it came from, right? I didn't see where it came from.
one of the guys at the table. So you're
Say that again.
one of the people at the table with the bard.
Okay.
Bard had a few companions there that were all watching her sing and
Did
enjoying
did
it.
those who were
Right on.
witnessing
Right on. Yep. Yep.
who
Dulcina,
did it?
it is Dulcina's action, and you see that Ikar is laying on the ground after getting hit by 3 missiles, smack, 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 and looks to be bleeding to death.
Avenge him.
And I'm like, I got nothing at this point, and grab napkins to help clean up the bard who spilled the drink all over herself.
Wow. No spare the dying, no healing, nothing.
I have
Napkins.
nothing.
That's hard.
Napkins to heal.
I'm too
You
wimpy. I
absolutely
can't
have
do
cure
jack.
wounds.
You're a healing cleric with no healing spells?
Uh,
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, that was my roll,
I-
not yours.
I can tell Darren definitely helped her build this cleric.
No, I think Jessica's new. You would have a healing spell if we
You
had
would have
spent a
cure
little bit
wounds.
more time preparing for the spells. So you get to load spell slots up. So if you look at your character sheet, you'd be able to pick some spells out that would be loaded on your character sheet. So if we pull her up, let's step through that real quick. So if you bring up your character sheet and you look under, where are spells located?
Actions.
Because I was super clear that I was not the healing cleric.
Yeah. So if you want to have spells, see where it says actions and spell slots?
Yes.
You're able to load up. So we'll just kind of step everybody through this real quick. For anybody watching, kind of do a step through on how Fantasy Grounds works. So if you go into library, I believe you should be able to load the spells up out of there. So do this kind of a teaching moment. So you'd want to pick a few spells out, and Jeff's played a cleric quite a bit. What would you recommend just for a generic character, Jeff? Just to
You go one offensive, one defensive, one utility. So you'd got if she's got 3 or 4 choices of her first level. Healing word is good. The cantrips are like mend, spare the dying, and thaumaturgy.
Yeah, and I will tell you, as the other cleric in the party, I have chill touch, guidance, thaumaturgy, and dealt toll dead. So for your other cantrips, I would say complement those.
But sanctuary is always a good one at first level. It's not you only.
I don't have that one. I don't have cure wounds or a healing word.
Maybe a guiding bolt.
And I don't have that one.
So yeah, let's help her out. So pick out
a guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt, cure wounds, sanctuary.
Yep. So if you want to find those real quick.
Okay, I'm struggling with figuring out how to even get these added.
Okay, so you go into library, and then open up spells, and then you can click on you can find a guiding bolt and drag it in, and I'll drag it in for you. So you can drag in guiding bolt, and then it'll give, if you see, I just dragged it in for you in your character sheet.
Oh, did you? Okay, because I'm struggling with that piece.
That's okay.
Of it.
Yeah, and then what was the other ones, Jeff, you'd recommend for her?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds.
And sanctuary.
Good choices. She only gets 3?
She might have 4.
Her domain should give her 1 also, correct? What does light give her? Or light? What does she have?
And then what kind of cantrips?
Thaumaturgy. Spare the dying.
And I say guidance, spare the dying, and
I have guidance.
Guidance, definitely.
All right. Well, there's enough of us, I guess.
Okay, spare the dying. We'll definitely do spare the dying, right?
Okay.
And I have thaumaturgy, but we can play some things.
That's for tomorrow. Tomorrow, spare the dying.
Okay. So
tomorrow.
So spare the dying. What else is a good one?
Guidance.
Yeah, guidance is always good, even if someone else already has it. And then what else? Give us another.
So thaumaturgy, I already have.
Light.
But we can overlap with that. Oh, but if she's human, she probably would have light or dancing light.
Probably light. We'll throw you light. You can change this up. We're just playing for fun, so you can kind of change this up. We're learning how to play. Jessica being new to 5th edition, so we threw some stuff on your sheet. You should be able to read them now. I think they have.
Yes.
I think they have the effects on the side, so you can kind of read through them and change them out as we play. And again, part of the game is to have fun and learn how to play. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. Okay, so it looks like so what you could do is you could do a cure wounds if you'd like to save them, or you could go clean up the the ale stain. That is your choice. You maybe even do both. If you walk, they're so close together, you could walk over and cure him, and then go clean up the stain that he did.
Okay, yeah.
That'd be quite polite, you know.
Yeah, let's go with both.
Okay. So you do the heal. So I believe it's what, a D8. If my memory is correct.
Yep,
Yes.
D8 plus her wisdom.
Yep.
Plus 7.
And I double click on the D8 on the.
Yeah, I think you just drag it into the text box. Yep.
Okay, there we go. Oh,
And your wisdom bonus is.
Her wisdom bonus is 2, so 3 hit points.
Okay. Okay.
Something.
Thanks. Thanks.
Better than nothing.
Oh, God, they get their fucking panties in a wad. Someone gets their panties in a wad over nothing. Spilled ale.
Wine.
Whatever the friggin' witch was drinking over there.
And so you walk over to the
I'm
bar.
not walking anywhere. I'm getting up off the ground.
Dulcina walks over to the bar to help her clean up the drink that spilled. And she says, well, thank you. As she looks a little defensive at first, but says thank you. And the fighter that's sitting there smacks his chest again and said, we're a lot better than him. Join us.
So are we out of combat or are we still in combat?
Well, it depends. Up to you guys.
Who's
You guys want to
next?
continue? Or are we
Navarre.
dropping out? Looks like they're not even... They thought that was pretty funny and laughing. Unless there's somebody else drawing swords.
Do the math on 3 missiles, y'all.
I mean, I'll say that Jaylene immediately jumped up on her chair, ready to throw magic.
Tomorrow's another day. I need to go to bed. Where's the bed?
I'm going to approach
It's a
Dulcinea.
silver piece for the night, says the bartender. You probably need to get some sleep and stop drinking, he says.
I didn't have anything to drink.
Imagine if you do. Okay, so he leads you.
Forward.
He takes you upstairs to get you out of the battle and the conversation here. So he says, now you need to stay in that room until the break of dawn. You got it? Says the bartender. Or you're done. You're out. I'll lock the door.
The bartender said that? The bartender said that?
Yeah.
You're under house arrest. We'll leave it that way, okay? So stay up here. You got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Got it. I go.
We'll bring you some food up. Just stay out of it, okay?
The pork chops smelling good.
We got pork chops on the way.
Pork chops smell good.
And some
BBQ
cornbread.
sauce, all good.
But no alcohol. You can have some water. So.
Well, 2 fat guys, all good.
All right. Can you hear me? Yes. I would like to approach Dulcinea and say, I saw that.
Okay.
What a great deed you performed, helping that poor man. My name is Tajek. If you would like,
Congratulations.
my new friend Jaylene and I are planning on going to adventure and investigate a pirate ship. It'd be great if you could join us with your amazing skills.
And when he looks over his corner, Jaylene's like, thumbs up.
Okay, so I'm going to look at you a little incredulously and say, let me think on that.
Okay. Well, we'll be heading out in the morning, so you can meet us outside. Again, my name is Tajek, and this is Jaylene.
Pleasure meeting you both.
Pleasure to meet you. Who else?
Okay.
Who else is in the bar? Do I see Jeff's character?
Yes, I've noticed all of this going on, and I'll be willing to join you on your quest for a sunken pirate ship as long as I can find something that floats. For I'm not proficient in water, and frankly it scares me.
I should do a little OOC pause. Does everyone understand that Greg's character is extremely proficient in pirating?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure that we all understand what's going on right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Continue on.
A room for everybody. The pork is wonderful. The smell is incredible. Very well steamed. You haven't had such a good meal in days, maybe weeks, maybe months since you left Neverwinter. You find that there's a lot of talk in the bar. There's a lot of laughing going on about the elf, Ikar, over at the table. And as they get drunk over there, one of them's like, "I'm gonna go rough him up," and they're like, "No, he's just leave him be. He's just a." So they you hear them talking about him, and they're kind of getting a little rowdy, but not too bad. Apparently, quite the butt of jokes in town right now. Ikar is kind of what. But you're happily in your room, recovering from your taking a short rest and recovering. Well, a long rest. Soon.
I'd like to ask that man in steel if he has any plans to aid this town from the impending orcs.
So you walk over to him and say, he kind of looks at you and he says, "How much gold you got?"
But that mercenary, would you just let that many innocent people just die?
How much gold you got? Sword oil isn't free.
I can respect that. It looks like they're all dead.
Isn't free to... Nothing's free in life. Don't you know that, Sonny?
I guess I'll take that as a lesson, and I'll learn that now. Thanks for your time.
And your friend there? That was funny.
Yeah, it was.
He says. Okay, so it continues for the night. You find out through the conversation that there's actually a job board over by Harbin Wester's home. And Harbin Wester's got a bunch of jobs and tasks and chores and such that are posted out by his house. So you do hear the conversations and such and talk that there are that they do have a town job board, which is over toward the south side of town.
And I will approach Tajik and I said, why don't we check that board, that find something that might be profitable yet get us less wet.
That sounds amazing. I think it's so great to make new friends. I'm new to this town and I'm looking for adventure, so I say let's pursue it.
All right.
What's on the jobs board?
Okay, so you go past the town master's hall. Now, just making sure who's going where. Who's going with? Just the two of you?
Is this the next morning or is this the same night?
Yeah, so is this
it's
night?
Still tonight, yeah.
Oh, I asked Jaylene to join us.
She comes. She's happy to be included in anything.
Okay, so the three of you are going to go over there. Everyone else staying in the inn then?
Oh, no, I'll be following behind him just now.
Oh, what a jerk.
Okay. What's happening for anybody else? What is everybody else doing? Docina, are you staying?
She does take her mug of ale with her. She's not willing to leave that at the bar.
Okay. Snabber, what are you doing? And Dulcina, are you guys going?
I'm going. I'll go with.
Never's following us.
Okay, so everybody tags along. Ikar's up in his room alone, recovering. So you go.
I'm staying back at the inn delivering.
Oh, you're staying at the inn? Okay.
Yeah, I was at the inn as well. Because I'm going to probably do the pirates adventure, and I was also kind of upset that Ikar's actually back on his feet because I thought I'd be able to get 7 gold worth of stuff back that I had lent him.
And maybe a longbow too that you could have pawned off.
Right.
Okay. So
Jessica's feed went down. Just FYI, she's frozen.
Oh, did we lose her? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's frozen in time.
Oh, so sad.
Well,
But she's staying at the inn anyway, she said, so we can move on to the postings.
Yep, we're good. Okay, so you go past the Townmaster's Hall. The Townmaster's Hall, which is just south of here, is a sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, a bell tower at the back. You see a job board next to the front door. There's a few notices all written in common.
Jaylene immediately walks up and starts speaking them all aloud, like loudly and obnoxiously.
There's one that's titled Dwarven Excavation.
She points. This one says Dwarven Excavation.
And we will... Here, hang on. I'm going to share.
What do they require of us? Like, we need to help them dig?
I'm just trying to share it here. Still a little new to me. Okay. Not new, I've played Fantasy Grounds. It's just been a while since I played.
They don't need anything right meow to Jack.
No. My
Don't
son...
tease my friend. I'll cast inflict wounds on you.
No, my son was able to do this in a matter of a few seconds, so that's why 12-year-olds...
That's because kids these days kids born since 2000 are born with like an innate technology.
Yeah, I have to say that.
Or he's just smarter than Darren.
Well, that could be true.
Or both.
Or both.
Wow, this is a hard...
We have so many options. We have pirate ship, we have orc invasion, and now we have dwarven quest.
And I bet those folks were pointing to the southwest, Aaron.
Okay, so did that one come through, the Dwarven Excavation?
Yep. 50 gold.
But there's orcs that way too, because that's where the mountains are.
Are you in? Is that what you want to do?
Well, sure, but do you hear what I'm saying? I bet there's orcs there.
You're asleep, man.
We're still too excited about the pirate ship.
There's more.
This is true.
You see
She's
one
really
that
excited
says
about the pirate ship.
Nomengard Quest is up on the wall.
This one's also 50 gold.
And there's one more.
No, that one's fucking boring.
Well, I'm a rock gnome. We might be able to just get it for cheap, whatever we need.
Oh, sure. Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
Wait. I just shared something I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, read it quick. Get a screenshot.
Is it out there? Do you guys see it?
The
starting quest.
I got it.
You got a map or something?
No, but I clicked the skulls to get rid of it, so I don't have any foreknowledge.
Okay. I think I did a location thing I accidentally put out there, so close that out if I did.
Well, I would prefer to get something that might help defeat the dragon before we go looking for the dragon.
So there's
that's true. I stand corrected.
Umbridge Hill, which is Acolyte Adabra Gwyn lives by herself. She needs help.
How much?
25 gold. 25
yeah,
gold.
So the pirate ship still seems the most profitable.
I agree. I want to see the pirate ship.
I'm in.
Who are you?
You have this feeling in the pirates that it's quite a ways away, and it might actually be a little more difficult than what you guys can handle.
That's okay.
Build up funds before we can go there.
It might not be. Yeah, it might not be something that you're quite ready for. You don't.
Too many days journey.
DMs don't usually give us advice. We should take it.
Yeah, you just go do it and die. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, still sounds good though.
It does sound good.
It does sound tasty.
You're thinking maybe you should help the town out. You're here to help with the dragon.
So we have a dwarf and we have a gnome. So both of those are options. And what was the last one? It was cheaper.
Yeah,
the acolytes.
Yeah, there's an acolyte that Adabra Gwyn. She lives by herself in a stone windmill, just a few miles south of Phandalin. And with the dragon sightings, it's not safe for her to be alone.
So just in case nobody actually read the gnome quest, we only get paid if we give up the device that helps beat the dragon.
Well, besides even that, Jaylene looks at the people that have come with her, and they say, listen, I know that I have explained to many of you that I am tied to my goddess, and I am. However, my goddess does not exactly give me healing. So it might be prudent for us to first help an acolyte who may in the future provide us with healing at a better cost than what it should cost. So even though it is less initial reward, it might have the long-term benefit that we would not receive from the other.
I like that.
So now you want to make friends and influence people. That's a good idea.
I'm not so much that I want to make friends, but I'm thinking you guys should definitely make friends.
I don't know what you mean. Everyone loves me.
Well, then there you go. This is
You won't even play dice with me.
I'll play dice with you.
I offered to get you a saucer of milk on me. I thought that was being nice.
You're an ass, and she says that out loud.
Okay.
I didn't know I was going to be traveling with ungrateful ingrates.
Really? That's surprising you just now?
We don't even know your name. You're just like following us around.
Yeah. What are you? Who are you?
I was under the out of character. I was under the impression we all came to this town together,
I actually was too.
and now all of a sudden we're all strangers.
Nobody knows anybody.
Very confused.
I thought
But
this
I'm
was a
playing
get
up
to
the
know each
alcohol
other.
usage.
You know,
Right.
I'm done. I've had it.
This was a get to know one another session.
I gotta
Like,
go to
Put
the
back
bathroom,
on
get
your
us some
headset. Iggy, get back. Get your ass. Not Iggy. Damn it. Who are you?
Snavnar.
Get your ass back here. Put your ass back in that seat and play with us.
Did he leave?
I mean, if I had known that Ikar was already my friend, then I would have helped him.
But is he
No.
really? Is he really your
No,
friend?
no. I have to say, you fell right in status quo. You fell right in line with status quo, bro. So no, and something like that, no, don't help.
Just let him die.
Helping was not the thing to do there. Let him lie. I appreciate the cleric's help. Thank you. I'm glad they didn't strike her too. So we got lucky.
Fuck did Jim go? Get your ass back in your seat, man.
Well,
He
How
went to
can
the
you
he went to
tell?
the
All I
restroom.
got is black screen for. Wait.
Now go to
Oh no.
Snavar.
Never mind.
He went to the restroom.
Bullshit.
okay.
Where the fuck maximize?
You guys are really rough crowd to try to get an introductory adventure going.
It's been a while for most of us, Darren. Bear with us.
Oh shoot.
All right, now I will just assume that I already know Iggy and Snavar and Ikar. I don't know how I know them. I just do.
We just do. We traveled together.
We shared pirate stories on the trail, man.
We camped out on the travels. But
Okay.
Jaylene recommends that we make friends with the acolyte. That's what her recommendation is, because she says she is not the type of God-aligned cleric that does
And
healing.
I knew her when we called her Abrak.
Oh, you're familiar with this woman.
So
Then we should definitely head there.
yeah, Abracadabra.
I'm on board.
Okay, so we have a few people. Probably is that the one you want to pick up then?
Yep.
Is the Umbridge Hill quest?
Yeah.
When in doubt, take the safest route.
Okay. and then
25
it's-
gold piece a piece. That's nice.
So to take the quest, you have to go talk to the town master Harbin Wester.
Okay. I walk up to the town master and I
And-
wave hello.
Well, his
Hello.
house is next, a couple houses to the east down the road.
Okay, we walk down there.
Okay, so you walk on over there. Your car will leave you inside the building over here. We'll just kind of turn you to the side. Probably just keep you on the side. That's probably...
You know, and I keep butting in. Tajek, are you particularly charismatic? Should I stop talking?
No, go ahead. I'm not particularly charismatic.
Okay, so you
I should check to see if I am.
Somebody's moving him around.
Oh yeah, I am charismatic. I'm charismatic.
Okay.
Ish.
How do you? Never mind.
So you come to Harbin. Whoever's moving that, you're paying. Ikar's still sleeping. Put him back. We have to lock the tokens down for you guys. So Harbin is. You come to Harbin's house.
So Jaylene walks up and she knocks on the door.
If you're a dragon, know that I'm far too thin and bony to be a good meal for you.
I am far too small to be a dragon.
Okay, what do you want?
I want to claim one of the quests you've posted for the Acolyte.
Which
Me and
one
my
you want
friends-
to do?
The one for Adabra Gwyn.
Oh, yes, she needs help.
And we're here to help. And
Okay.
even though he's not looking outside, I motion to all my friends.
Okay, if you can bring her back safely, I'll give you 25 gold pieces, but I'm not opening up the door for dragons.
I'm not a dragon, but is there anything else you can tell us?
Be careful of the dragon.
That's
Don't eat much. You look more like food to him when you eat much. I'm just bony.
that's good defense. When we come back, I can offer you a tattoo as a thank you.
That's okay. That's fine. No
Is
thanks.
there anything else we should know other than to not look like food?
No, go help her. She needs help.
Oh, okay. The friends of Jaylene are heading out now to go and save Adabra Gwyn.
And kill
Make a note of that so you don't forget us.
Kill the dragon if you see it, or at least fill it up with food so he doesn't come after me.
We shall.
Okay.
I
And
think
so
we
she looks
officially
back at
have
her
a
friends,
name now, the
super
Friends of
confused.
Our group name is now Friends of Jaylene.
Yes, that's the new official party name. Friends of Jaylene.
So we're going to use WWJD.
Okay.
That's amazing.
So as the sun starts to set, your tummies are full and you're quite plump from the pork. You feel that maybe, going first thing in the morning might not be a bad idea. Maybe going in the dark might be a little dangerous tonight. Or you can go out tonight if you want to.
And based on what the guy said, Jaylene does everything possible to make sure she has no food in her stomach come start of the day, so she doesn't look edible.
What was that? Based on what the guy said, what?
So she doesn't want to look edible. She doesn't want to look like she has a lot of food.
Oh,
in her.
you're small. You're fine. It's the
Okay, good.
it's the tall folk that are got to be the problem.
It's the dwarf that looks meaty.
Iggy looks quite chompy in the leather armor.
No. I'm tall and thin.
I
The
don't
dwarf
know.
that
Just
looks
like
meaty,
me.
too.
Chompy. Cats are good too. They taste like chicken. The dragon feet thinks so. Maybe to
So
Jack
Jaylene,
might be,
I would say what you guys notice is that Jaylene is a little protective of Tajek because she's now, I would say overnight she's probably tattooed him.
Okay.
So she's become somewhat protective of Tajek.
You're a crazy cat lady. Got it.
Crazy cat lady.
I mean, that was established before the game.
Okay, so everybody
That doesn't seem completely fair.
everybody heads back to Stonehill Inn, and we have our evening rest overnight. Long rest. Everybody's well, at this point, we are playing with the just so everybody's kind of aware of one of the optional rules we are playing with is that now when you do a long rest is when you can use your short rest dice for gaining hit points. So Ikar, you
Right.
can use your
Oh, so a
You
long
can
rest
declare-
is not a long rest.
yes. We're playing the optional rule where you don't get your short rest hit point gain back. You have to do it during a long rest.
How do you get your long rest back then?
Well, then you may take a couple days before you're at full hit points, or use a clerical spell to heal it up.
Shit. Okay.
But what about spells and stuff?
That's the same overnight. So a long rest will get all your spells back. It's just really
Reduce the healing.
it makes it a little bit where you can't just do a short rest and put everybody back at full hit points.
For those of you listening, our DM is trying to kill us.
Situation
few-
normal.
I'll take more
Putting that
real
out
any
there.
day.
We have
I'll
a
take
few-
real.
We'll have a, we
I'll
have a-
take real and death. Thank you.
I'll send out the
It's
optional,
more real.
I'll send out the optional rules. We only have about 10 or 12 of them out of the DMG.
I'm just saying, our DM is trying to kill us.
These are written rules, and they do kind of makes a cleric a little more useful to have in the party. So,
Yeah, but I'm not a cleric that heals.
well, that's your problem that you didn't take cure spells.
So it's all on me to do everything.
It is all on you, lady. So bone up.
For now.
It'll help clerics become.
Some help coming later.
Yeah. Clerics can rethink their, non-healing approach.
Every day I can change my mind.
Well, we're going to play out a few of the optional rules and see how they go, right? That's part of what we're doing here is to play through the rules, get everybody accustomed to the game, the system, and then we'll start into the Dalreth setting, right?
Awesome.
So, okay. So the night goes by uneventfully. Everybody wakes up in the morning. Again, Ikar, you might want to roll your hit dice. Where are you at for hit points at the moment? Are you at 3?
3.
So you just need to be more than 3 on your hit die roll here. Right?
Roll 1d6 and do better than a 2 probably because you got to have at least +1. Please.
I think you can just click on the hit die on your main page at the bottom. Look at you.
How are you a D10 for a wizard?
No, that was me. That was his brother.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that's not real.
Yeah, that's funny. I saw that pop out. You might have to take control of this session and. Oh shoot!
Full health.
How do you do it? I'm not.
At the bottom
fuck,
where it
I was
says
muted.
hit die.
I was muted.
That's actually good for us sometimes.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Did you see me roll the 3?
No.
No.
Okay, hold on.
Roll the hit dice.
Andy.
Okay, why doesn't
Hold on.
so do I have to?
Andy.
How do I close
You
off this
have-
umbrage shit?
You have
there
to
it
put
is.
it in. You have to put it in the chat roll.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
There's at the bottom of your main page of your character sheet.
Got it. It goes in there. Got it.
You
There
click
go.
the die there, and it's just like a skill roll.
So 2. So I'm at 5 then, right? Do you
There
see
you
the
go.
2 then?
No, what did
No.
you do?
Don't
Yeah.
see it.
Okay, the first time I rolled a 3, the second time I rolled a 2. We're
Wait,
going
but
for
are you
third
rolling
time.
the D20? Are you rolling a thing? or
A
are
6,
you...
and my 6 was right by your 8 that you
Yeah,
just
but
rolled.
are you grabbing the individual die, or are you grabbing the character
This is
sheet
fucking
die?
so
Don't
fucked
need.
up. This
Just
is ridiculous.
double
Not,
click.
man.
You just double.
You there? You see
there
my
it
3?
is. There it
Did you
is.
see it?
There it is.
There it is.
I
now
didn't
you're
see
not
it,
wounded.
so it doesn't count.
Sweet.
But you just rolled a 3, so hold
I
on.
did.
But it
That's all I
didn't
need.
It didn't say recovery underneath.
It does. I just saw it. It's
Yeah.
right there on the sheet.
No, it's Iggy's recovery. It's not
Oh,
Iggy's
Iggy.
recovery.
Oh.
Christ.
Iggy doesn't
We're
understand
okay.
how to use
Don't you
the
see
system.
ECAR 3 right here? Oh, recovery. Where the fuck?
Hold
Double.
on, I'm gonna text you again,
This
Andy.
is just fucking.
I'm gonna help.
Let's take it. Get a
The
screenshot.
3 counts.
I'm doing it.
I'm
sending
sorry,
a text.
guys. Pardon.
I'm
I'm just
sending
not
him a
using
text
fucking
right
GUI. Hold on.
Andy, I just sent you a text. At the very bottom of the picture, I have
my
the little glove
God.
on the hit dice.
Hit die. Got it.
It's,
Okay.
That's hilarious.
So now you just double click on that.
Yes, sir. There
5.
you go.
Does that
Look
work?
at
Hey!
Sorry, Bill.
Way to go, Boomer.
Not sorry, Bill, but sorry, folks.
Shit.
All right, thank you. Okay, so I'm at full. We get up the next day and go fucking.
Awful.
Somebody
Whatever.
get Andy a Xanax.
Dude, I need another beer. I don't want to go to sleep though. Okay,
We lost Jeff.
did we?
How'd we lose Jeff? Donde está Jeff?
I think he's so tired of this bullshit.
Okay,
that he
no,
left.
Keith.
Okay, sorry,
They're
man.
dropping one by
Okay,
one.
forward.
Okay,
Do we get up the next? Okay, so we move on, shall we?
Yeah, you can move on, but hang on. I gotta get the quest out.
I still don't understand. I see the hit die box. There's nothing
Yes.
in it.
There should be a little die in there.
Nothing in it.
And you double click on that.
Trying to
Put
pull
it
up the
die?
story.
Yeah, my box is empty.
What's empty?
Well, you're fucked.
Where it says HD and then there's a white box to the right of it, there's nothing in it.
Because you used it. Which character is your name?
Jack?
Did you use it by accident? Yeah, you used it.
Oh, I did?
I think so. I don't know. I'm confused.
No, I did not.
No, it doesn't go
you used a
away.
death save.
Okay.
Yeah, that I can click on and it does something, but the HD, there's nothing I can click on to do anything.
There's no little die there?
Mm-mm.
Well, you broke something. Oh, maybe it's because maybe you don't get any.
Or how did you create the character? I'm wondering if it auto-populates when you drag stuff from the various resources.
Oh, you may be right.
So it looks like you don't have any hit dice. That sucks. Sorry about that.
Don't die. I can't save some. Well, I can't save anyone in period. I'll avenge your death.
You're gonna avenge him?
I'll avenge him. But I want him to live because I've tattooed him. So he is for my goddess.
We can cut it off of Tajek and you can save the tattoo
No,
when
but
he's down.
it's him. It's his soul.
We can make a little bracelet out of it.
That's right.
That's super creepy. You guys just took just took Jaylene to a whole nother level.
That's right.
Well,
We're gonna
you're not going to see it. Did you
dead
shave
skin
him?
mask.
Well, no, I mean I used voodoo as like her background ish.
Right, but did you shave him or what? How'd you tattoo him?
No,
his
that's on
ear,
my
on his
ear.
inner ear.
So we're gonna cut his ear off.
Yeah, we're gonna cut his ear off like an
That'll
elf
make a
that would-
nice that'll make a nice
a nice necklace.
or an earring.
We'll call him to Jack Van Gogh.
No. Oh, Jess.
Welcome back, Jeff.
Jeff, are you back here?
I'm back.
We thought you got fed up with the bullshit.
He missed you.
Thank
I
you.
attempted to speak Spanish and it didn't work very well.
So it says only the GM can trigger a reset of the hit die box.
Well, then you're definitely screwed.
Yeah,
Fix
that
him,
must be why
Darren. Fix
it's
him.
not showing up on my screen.
Fix my only tattooed player.
But just like in Adventures League, just put whatever you want and just.
I mean,
you know,
yeah,
work-
I can throw a D8 and it's
There
the
you
same
go.
thing.
Okay.
Okay, so
Are we
so
ready to
dawn of
go?
the next dawn of the next
Dawn
day
of
we
the next
move on.
day. You healed up your hit points. Now, was that painful enough for Icar to not want to get hit again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
again,
lesson learned.
Don't randomly cast magic in a town we're unfamiliar with.
And especially if you
lesson
don't know how to
learned.
use your hit dice to recover, right? To heal yourself back up. Okay. Anyway, we're on to the next encounter. So it's dawn of the next day, south of the town. If you come back to our main map here, south of the town, if you follow down the Miners Trail and south, you'll come to a hill that is where there's a windmill.
Was the Miners Exchange open as we passed it?
Yes, it was.
I pop in for a grappling hook.
Okay, they do have a grappling hook available.
Oh, geez, what's happening right now?
I buy it. How
Okay.
much is it?
Yeah, you can look it up
Loading.
real quick. I'd have to
It's
find it.
I'll
50
look it up.
gold.
That's okay.
It's
All right,
50
50
gold.
I
gold.
think it's
Great.
15, yeah.
Going to a new map.
Okay, so that's going to load up to a new map. You can close your other one. I'll keep Fandolin off to the side here. One of the things is
So, for those
map
of you
control.
not familiar with Fantasy Grounds, you can right-click on the map, or you can drag the map, the little red dot next to the map's name. And you can drag it down to one of the numbers at the very bottom of your screen to make it a quick link.
Oh.
okay. How did you drop your character on there?
No, not your character, but the map itself. So you grab the little red dot next to the map name.
Okay, Darren's put our characters on there. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with the drag and drop.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And now you can always open up Fandolin.
Right on.
I like that. Thank you.
I'm here to help.
I wish you would have told me that before I closed Fandolin, but thanks
Listen,
anyway.
I am a
It's good for
cleric,
future reference.
not of healing, but of helpfulness.
Okay, so I will put everybody's tokens out there real quick. Just take me a second. Again,
Which map should we now be in?
the
Umbrage Hill.
Hill.
Got it.
I will actually. Part of it is not having two monitors. Always
Yeah,
makes
you definitely need 2 monitors.
I know.
Yeah, I just figured that out with all the everything you want to see. Sure enough.
Yeah.
Especially as someone who's running it. Like, as a player, you can get away with only 1 monitor, but as the DM, 2
Yeah.
monitors are necessary.
Okay, let me get everybody's tokens out there. Let me drop you guys. Not the easiest thing. It's a little clunky here, but we'll get there. Okay. Okay. Almost done here. That one. And we need this one.
I am not going to exit out Fantasy Grounds and then rejoin again. I'll just listen to you guys on Zoom and go from there. I've got access to my character. I don't know if anything I'd roll would show up on your dice.
Do you?
Did you lose power?
What's your character name again?
Oh, never mind. I'm back.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
there.
Woohoo!
And so you should be able to rejoin us. Okay.
Oh, this map is huge. I just realized how little our icons were.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You can use the scroll wheel to scroll in and out.
Yeah, no, I just realized how big
Yeah.
it was. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's well, it allows for bigger maps too, so you can have range.
Yeah,
combat.
no, for sure.
Yeah.
We're just screwed, seriously.
So, okay, so you're walking by. Just the road runs a little bit to the north of here. You're walking by the windmill, and I just set you all up just what's north of the windmill.
Wait, that's me, right?
Yep, you see a tall stone windmill up here, straight ahead.
Why
What are you gonna
are
do?
you moving me?
It's an example, I think.
I'm not moving in.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
that's
not?
Somebody else is.
I'm
That's
not.
I'm moving me to
That
here.
was me. That's me. What the fuck? Who's moving me? Way to the back left
It's
corner.
magic!
Just wherever you end up, you end up. You're wandering around aimlessly.
I don't know why you're
around the
asking.
map.
It's
This is-
definitely Jim.
Okay.
Jim is
I am
definitely the
not
one.
moving. I didn't move anything.
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
a random, like a
What
bunch
is
of
happening?
random.
Bullshit. It was definitely Jim.
Don't make me lock your characters down to yourself. I may end up
All
locking
right,
the
so
tokens
I'm
down.
I'm
Oh,
on the
that's
slower
great.
character, so
That's
I can't be up front.
So
I'll
any
be-
stealth at this point has been blown. Okay.
Well, I don't know how we could do stealth on an open field.
So you're making all sorts of noise, laughing and walking up to the stone windmill, wandering in random directions.
We're here to help. We're here to help. That's what Jaylene literally does.
Okay.
So can I just move my character to the door? Because I'm going to go knock on the door.
I guess at this point, since there's no rhyme or reason, but only move your own tokens, guys, okay?
All right, I'm only moving my own token. I'll go to the... Well, I'll go right here, and then I see everything's damaged. Right?
Yep,
Is
so
that
move
what I
your
see?
token up there. Okay, we keep going through. Where's everybody going? But only move your own tokens going forward, or I will lock them down.
Jaylene is
And I
heading
can
all
do
the way-
that, but then
All
it's a
good, all
major
good,
pain.
man. That was just
It's a
fucking
major pain for me to have to move
That
everybody's
was-
token and you to tell me,
that
no,
was-
it's a square next to that one. So just move
that
your own
was
tokens.
funny as shit.
Jaylene heads all the way up.
Okay, so Jaylene's walking all the way up. Who else is moving up? Well, it looks
I
like
moved up.
everybody.
Who's this back here? Who's left behind?
I'm hiding right there next to that little area.
Okay. So Jessica, you're moving up to where?
I'm right down here.
I see your character. You're going to that ruins area.
In the middle of all the rubble by
Yep.
what would be a fireplace.
Yep, you're gonna go over there. Okay. So I'll read it off to you as you walk up to it, as everybody kind of moves and.
Who's
Where
inside the rubble?
I am.
That's Dulcinea.
All right. Well, as soon as Jaylene saw that, she's gonna hop in too. She's not leaving her friend, that fellow cleric, alone.
Okay, a fireplace is all that remains of this old stone house.
I search it.
give me an investigation check. You find a pile of ashes.
Nice.
You find
They look
shit.
very interesting.
I
can
study them.
One,
Okay.
two.
This is thaumaturgy. This is not prestidigitation, so I cannot start a fire. Oh, yes, I can sort of start a fake fire. I'm going to make a fake magical fire in the fireplace.
Okay, and what's the duration on that?
1 minute.
Okay. So the fireplace is now smoking and sending off what looks like
It's
a
not
fireplace.
actually, like, the wood is not burning. It is a fake magical fire.
Fake magical fire. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, nothing happens.
Are we missing an icon?
I think we're missing. Chef, are you on?
I'm on, but the thing is, you'd have to reload everything to get me back on. I see no map. I see no
let me
nothing.
try to reload the map for you. I think I can reshare it. I think that's how we figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
Hey.
I was wondering why the
Hi.
ranger wasn't rangering.
Well, because I was unconnected.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Damn it, Ranger.
Go ahead and move yourself up there, Ranger. And
And
then,
Darren, I'm assuming on top of that hill, those are trees.
yeah,
Okay.
those are trees over there. Yep.
Did we start way up at the top?
Yep.
Okay.
Is the windmill running?
No. Jeff, we started at the bottom. You see where, at the very outside ridge? Excuse me. Where that character just moved back and forth?
Yeah.
That's where we started.
So that's me. Is that me up there?
Yes, at the very bottom of the hill.
Okay. Yep. So I'll
That's
climb
why
the hill.
I was staying here to split the difference.
Okay.
Because I didn't know who was staying back. I was
All
trying
right.
to keep eyesight on both.
Okay. Now I'm back and I've got a counter. So thank you guys.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're still missing a counter. I only see 7.
There's
That's
7.
all we have.
That's all you have.
Okay.
Oh, someone just went in.
Oh,
That's me.
The Rangers
Me?
just broke the door.
okay. Jaylene's got his back.
Trying to notice if the stone is going to collapse on me.
Okay.
Is the windmill turning? Is it a functional windmill?
A functional window? No, so what you saw was ripped down house. Now the stone windmill itself, okay, so yeah, you see what looks like the stone windmill still standing next to it. Okay.
So what happens when Jeff enters the room?
Jeff, you
Anything?
walking in there?
Yep.
Okay, just let me know what you're doing because I see the tokens move slow
Who's
motion.
this out here? Who's this out here? Who's outside?
That's me. To Jack.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Jack is outside.
Everybody in
and-
a square. Everybody's happy with where they're at.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody's happy. Give me 1 minute here.
Are you trying to see if the lightning bolt goes through everyone standing in a line?
That is close. I almost have you lined up. Can you move down a little bit?
Wait, let me do this. Hold on. I'm not there. I'm right there. Although I'm a little, I don't know if it would actually be where I'm at, knowing that Tajek is outside.
I'm watching his back and watching behind us. I
Okay.
Yeah,
guess
but you're
at
not
the
watching
same-
him
not
with
at
the
the
concern
same
of a
time.
goddess.
And we know you go down like a sack of potatoes, so.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
We've witnessed it now.
It's true.
I'm walking in with my longbow knocked.
Okay, I'm going to take a quick break here for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so you are walking up to the inn over here. Sorry, the stone, the windmill, the stone windmill, and Nivrag, you walk in first, and you walk in and you see 3 creatures that kind of look furry with big fangs, and they have like axes for weapons, and they are fully aware that you're here. So roll initiative.
Okay.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't do better than that.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Initiative. I've sucked ass so far in initiative.
It's the 2,
Yep,
not the
and I'm
18.
Consistent. I don't need to go first. Doesn't matter. I don't do
Oh, a
anything.
knit. Hold on, a knit.
Although casting Bane early would be helpful. Just gonna put that out there for anyone who cares.
You did it, Andy. I'm so proud of you.
Okay. Once, first one. Okay.
I think we're missing Greg. Oh, there's Greg.
I saw a cat.
Yeah, that was Allie.
Hi, Allie. I love kitties.
You guys able to see that okay in the middle?
Why I like to jump.
Yeah, Darren, the other problem I have is the map on screen isn't matching the map on the PDF I'm looking at.
and neither are the monsters. And neither are the monsters, my friend. I knew I was going to get that back. That's an inside joke for published modules. Okay, can you guys see the furry creatures inside there? Okay.
Yeah.
That's showing
I
up?
see little dots. I see little tokens. Yes. I don't see what they are yet, but I see that they're tokens.
And you can scroll in and see them if you have. For those of you who
If
have
I
nice,
had my mouse that would work properly, yes, I could.
For those of you that spend $12, or are they about $8? Okay.
They're not in the combat tracker though yet.
No, you won't see them in the combat tracker yet.
Although
That's disappointing.
No, you won't actually see them there. Okay, so everybody rolled initiative. I got you in the combat tracker. Nivrag, you're up at a 22.
yeah, that first bugbear that's got me eyed at 15 feet away.
Oh, just from a technical note, we do want to, Blake, you can move your character into a square. And then Nivrag, you kind of got to move a little bit into the square.
Okay.
Just from a...
I'm not going to be there long.
No.
I'm gonna take my shot and move.
Okay.
So I took my shot at bugbear number 3. I put the dice over the top of him. Did that do it?
Yep. So for people who don't know, if you take the attack die from your sheet and you drag it on top of your target, it'll compute everything automatically and tell you if it hit or not. It's pretty neat stuff. So we'll watch a video when to teach you how to do this. For those who can't, you can just click a D20. Works the same way, but this is a little more automatic. So you hit, and now you can drop the damage right on the same bugbear. So if you take the damage die on it, you drop it on it, and you can do damage automatically, and it computes it. And I don't actually have to do much as a DM then, except shoot magic missiles at your mage.
So
What the fuck.
Darren,
I need the fucking instructional video.
You're gonna need.
Okay, move on. Don't.
Okay.
So
is there a way you can roll the attack and damage with one click, or do you have to roll?
Two clicks. One damage to hit, one damage, or one to hit, one for damage.
Okay.
And we'll step through this, guys, afterwards. Again, we're all new to this, so maybe
I did okay.
Okay. Second question then.
Uh-huh.
Let's say I roll damage. Does it know if I hit or not?
Yeah, it'll compute that. That's some of the neat things about Fantasy Grounds that I really like about the application, even though there's a little bit of clunky things.
Oh, found it.
But it's beautiful. It's beautiful when you use it.
I'm good.
And we'll do a quick video after this to catch anybody up to speed. Jessica, I know you're kind of new to this. If you just need to roll a d20, just drop that. That works fine for now.
Ah! Okay.
Okay.
That thing, yeah. All right.
Oh, you got to figure it out. Look at you. You got it all
Okay.
figured out. Okay, so
Sure.
so when you're done, Neverag, to make it official, then you would click. I would click the next characters. If you look over in Combat Tracker, if everybody can open that up, then you would see who's up next. So you can just
Okay.
watch the Combat Tracker.
But
for
Darren,
who's
why
up.
are they not in the combat tracker? Because we can't target them.
Oh, you target their icon on the
You
board.
their icon. You drop
But I
from
couldn't.
from your character sheet the die 20 next to your weapon. You drop it on the bugbear
If I do
target.
But I'm gonna.
that, I
Okay.
get that.
You just
And
want to
then
know how
you-
many hit points are left. I get it. I see what you're
Yeah,
Well, it
but
doesn't
I'm-
really
I'm-
show us that. It shows you like bloodied and dying.
And then you do the same thing again for the damage?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
This is second attack.
Well, you drag the damage. There's a little damage thing next to your attack.
Yep, so you hit
They'll
with the
say,
light
like, one-
crossbow. So, well, you'd have to line a shot up. So where are you? Where's your character? Let's see where your icon is. Oh, you're down there. Yeah, you can see. You could kind of see the one that's over there. Okay, the bugbear one.
I did scream and alert everybody to their.
Oh yeah,
presence.
they're aware. They hear the growling and everything. Yeah, rah, everybody knows there's initiative. Okay, so you did hit him. So now you just take your damage die and drop it on bugbear one, who you have a clear, it's somewhat of a clear line of sight. You might have to move up 5 feet to take that shot, Dulcina. So I might move you up to here. Yeah, you might have to move up a little bit to kind of take that shot into the rubble. And now you can kind of take it from there. Yep.
Okay, I'm not seeing the damage die. I am on the action.
There is no damage
screen,
dice.
and that's what I.
It'll say D8 plus something piercing or D or
Got it.
And if you
Okay.
drag that, if you drag it right on it, it'll do perfect.
there, and you're perfect.
There we
perfect.
go. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, new players. We'll have to do, like I said, we'll have to do an instructional video to teach everybody at some point, but you guys are picking up really fast, so thanks. Okay, now you can continue moving if you want to get out of the doorway, or you can stay there. You could, like, move back around behind a rubble, for example. In 5th edition, it doesn't, like, make you stay where you're at. You can move up, shoot, and move back.
I moved.
Okay, perfect. So then I will, on the
cookie.
combat tracker, I will move it to the next character. Did you have anything you wanted to do for a bonus action at all?
Is there anything that I can do?
There may be a spell or such, but I don't think right now. You might not have
Yeah, it
it.
doesn't look like any would be appropriate.
Okay, so Snavar, you are the next one up.
I think it's Navarre.
So Navar, I'll get everybody's names down.
I don't know if that's really accurate, but that's what I just decided.
It's French.
Snavar. Snavar.
The R is not even pronounced. Snava.
Snavar.
Okay,
it's
I'm
silent.
gonna move there and wait for these critters to come out to attack. Can I hold my attack for the first one that comes out? That's what I'd like to do.
Not sure in 5e. I don't think you can actually hold the attacks in 5e.
They don't
You could-
technically have a hold action, but most DMs do allow it because it's so useful.
I played a separate game where we do held action.
Yeah,
5e.
I think in
It's
this
a
case,
house rule.
I think in this case, I see what you're doing there. If somebody does come out, I probably would allow it. You kind of have their side and flank and such, so I'd probably allow that. Okay, makes a lot of sense if you're setting up position. Okay, so Iggy, you're up next.
I'm gonna pop in here. I am going to crossbow this bugbear in the face.
Okay,
Kill it. Shit. What's
Does-
7?
That hit?
14's what you need.
Okay.
Then yes. Kill it.
Trying.
oh wait, it said miss there, didn't it?
Oh,
Where does it say miss?
It
Doesn't
said
say.
Iggy attack roll 7 + 7 14 attack at bugbear miss.
Oh, it doesn't
Oh.
say myself. What's it say? C?
well,
We
better
don't
than
see the
14.
miss.
Not a
We don't see the thing that
Yeah, I
says
don't see
miss.
I don't see the miss. So anyway, so I'm gonna.
You see that, we do not, D. You got to tell
Yeah.
us.
That was a miss.
All right, I'm back out.
Okay.
That's what happens when you don't put the monsters in the combat tracking.
They're actually illusions. They're figments of our imagination.
Well, Blake, you should be able to look that up and see in your book there. So you should already know that wasn't going to hit.
What are you doing, Tajak?
I'm going to move
Actually, and then, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
I have a move 30, so these are
Interesting.
5 foot squares, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't following the tracker. So, yeah, you would have actually missed, Dulcina, if I'd have been paying attention. But that's what happens when the DM snoozes and doesn't pay attention.
I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to hold my action to throw a javelin at the first bugbear that runs through that door.
Okay, let me get back to the tracker over here.
Hey Darren, back on Jim's action. He should be able to take a ready action.
Oh, ready action? That would work, yeah. Then you can attack, right, if it comes out.
Right.
But if it doesn't meet if the action doesn't meet the criteria, then the action's lost.
Yeah, so if none of them
That's
come out the door, then I don't throw anything.
Right. Been a little while. Okay, so let me check something real quick here. I'm going to look something up.
What'd you say the bugbear's AC was?
Not a 14. Okay. I was just double checking what it was. I was pulling up the stats.
Smooth.
I'll put a plug out for D&D Beyond. I was looking at D&D Beyond and pulled it up real quick. So a little bit quicker to find than on here. Okay. And I'm sure there's ways to find it on here as we learn to play more. So Iggy, you're done. Tajek, you're up.
I moved, held action.
Okay.
Throw the javelin as soon as one of them comes out the door.
Readied action.
So here comes comes the bugbear. One of them comes growling out here and comes up to here. And I think that triggers a few things. So I'll say the first person who held gets to go first. So we'll go back to...
That would be me.
Snaba.
All right.
And that would be flank. You would get your sneak attack thing going down here.
Did that hit him? I can't see.
That was a hit, yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna give him.
Actually,
this
that missed.
first.
Just kidding.
Oh, for God's
Just kidding. Okay,
and
so you did
that and that. Did that both land?
the
Okay, hold on. I gotta give you plus a d6.
7 landed. I think I might have to manually put in the d6.
There you go.
I think
So
Nice,
12 total.
Okay.
Kill it!
Oh, that's a great...
Nice hit.
Okay, nice one. He looks hurt. Okay, now there was another held action there as well.
Greg.
So Dujek.
Miss.
That misses. Okay. So
God, this is not helping you yet.
the bugbear is going to attack. His intended target was the Kuda, or the human fighter over there. So he's going to... Let me get the attack here. Let's roll the hit. Combat. Sorry, taking me a second. Okay, here we go. He hits you. And
Was he attacking?
he's hitting you with a Morning Star. You. Oh, I should actually ask you if he hit. He rolled a 23 to hit. Does that hit your armor class?
Are you asking me? This is
Uh-huh.
no. I've got a 28 armor
Uh-huh.
class.
All
Yeah,
right.
he hits.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, and then you take... Smacks you. And you take... You're going to take 15 hit points of damage.
I'm down.
Shit.
What a hit. Holy cow.
Heal him.
Where are you putting the damage in?
Under
on the
your
screen?
wound, so you would...
Oh, there.
be-
I got you. Yep.
Okay, so solid hit. And the other, it looks like the other wounded bugbear kind of moves up to here. They're not going to pass through because they see a whole bunch of people out there, and they look a little bit kind of worried there. So that's kind of how it ends up. They're just kind of there. They got their morning stars.
It's nice of them to line up that way for us.
So he's the one there's trying to get you around the corner with the morning star, but can't reach you through the wall, right? Because the wall's kind of blocking it. So they don't pass through because they see everybody standing outside. And well, actually, two of the bugbears. One of the bugbear hasn't. This other one hasn't gone yet. I believe he was right here before I moved him. Okay, so
this is gonna be
bugbears.
cool.
Oh,
come on. Come on. No redos. No redo.
I moved him ahead of time. It wasn't his action.
Oh.
I had split initiative. Okay, so Ikar, it's your turn now.
Kill him.
No, I want them lined up right where they were. I say no redos.
Don't be greedy.
That's bullshit.
Don't be greedy.
It wasn't his action. It's only because it wasn't his action.
I'll take care of the last one. You take those two.
But I will move this one up a little closer. He would have piled up. So the one that really did have an action would be there. And he's looking out the door and sees all the people and doesn't push back past the other bugbear.
Kill him, you wizard.
There's a whole world of suck.
What was that?
What did you do?
I shot a bow. I shot a bow.
Okay.
He did nothing.
And I moved it there. I'm done.
It was useless.
I'm making sure none of them come up from behind.
We're waiting for the shocking grasp or the anything.
No,
wizards don't cast spells, you know.
Next round,
kind of
maybe.
Bullshit was
Dude,
that?
4 to 11 is better than 1 to 10 at the same +5 to hit. I do better with a bow than a firebolt at this point until 5th level. But that's another. Go ahead, y'all.
So there we go.
No spells until 5th level. We got it.
Yeah. No cantrips. No, except mage hand to spill drinks and get fucking killed.
So there we go.
Am I up or is okay? So I can move through enemies 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna go here. Fucking middle of the.
How do you move through enemies?
I'm a halfling. I'm little.
Halfling.
No one looks at me. I'm going to cast Bane on the 3 she can see. So this is where I run into the problem where I can't target, because if I could target, I could just put the effect on them.
What about the 4 that you can't see?
Well, I don't know them yet.
The ones upstairs.
That's what the PDF says.
Well, I'm not cheating, so I don't know about that.
So you're going to move past the 2 bugbears in the door.
Yep.
Now, that's how does that read again? You want to read that real quick? I just want to see if they don't. I don't think they get attacks of opportunity, but I just
no. She can halfling nimbleness. You can move through the space of any creature that is of a size larger than yours, and she is small. So anyone who's medium or larger, she can move through without any problem.
But you can't leave their threatened.
Right.
Once you leave their threatened square,
it says move through.
I understand that, but if you leave their area of threat,
fine,
they can take an attack of opportunity.
There.
So,
well, then what does move through mean, Jeff?
What she just did.
She just did. No, we can't do that.
I can get to the other side.
Yep.
But she'll still get the attack.
But you still left.
She would have taken one.
You would have taken one from the first guy.
Right.
Well, no, I moved myself, so now I'm not leaving anyone's threatened square.
But didn't you go through the doorway where the first dude's standing there?
Yeah, but I'm not out of his threatened square because the other side of the doorway is still within his threatened square.
Okay, so what are you going to do? What are you going to cast?
I'm casting Bane on the 3 of these assholes.
Now, was your thought that you needed to see them? Because you don't have to be in there to see them all.
Yeah, my thought was I needed to just be able to see all 3 of them. I thought the first 2 were blocking the 3rd one.
You could
she needs to see the target.
What's your range? What's the range on your spell?
That's a good question. 30 feet.
So you could actually do it just from a mechanical standpoint right here, and you'd have the line of sight.
Pick a square.
Pick a square.
Here.
Yeah, right there.
There.
Whoever's moving it, also please stop.
That was me.
Okay.
My character. So from there, I can move it.
Nope,
I can see.
You can't see. I'll put you in the square you can see it from. Okay. So from there,
All
you
right.
should be able to see all 3 of them.
Okay, she casts Bane on all 3.
I think they're within 30, 10, 20, 30. Yep, you can see it there. You don't have to actually go in there. Okay, so what does Bane do for them?
Minus 1d4 to all their attacks and skill checks and saves.
Do they get a save for this?
Nope.
Okay, so minus
It's like
one.
anti-bless.
It's anti-bless.
Okay.
She's anti-helpful.
Okay. And it's minus 1d6 on the attack.
Minus 1d4. Subtract from the
D4,
number
okay.
of rolled for attack and saving throw. Sorry, not skill checks.
Very good.
Do
That
you
helps.
roll that d4? Does Darren?
He does when he rolls.
Okay.
Oh, every attack. Got it.
Every attack
How
or
long does
saving
that last
throw.
for us?
1 minute. It's concentration.
Okay. Very good. So they're all baned. Okay.
Yep. Fuck them.
Okay. I'm sure there's a Bane feature here that I can throw status on them, but I can
Well,
remember
that's so, Darren. This is just as a mechanic thing. If you put them in the tracker, I could actually target them, and it would put the effect on them.
Alrighty.
And it'll only show if they're wounded or not. It doesn't give us the exact hit points.
True. It does not give us their full hit points. It would give us our AC, and it would give us the effects they have on them.
There you go.
There we go.
Is
Look
that
at
better?
doesn't
Are
even-
you happier now that you get
It
to
doesn't
see
even give AC. It just tells you the
much
condition.
happier.
Okay. Fine.
Why is it
And-
not letting me target them?
Bugbear 3, yeah, I might end up having to do that, I'm not sure, but...
Why is it saying there's a DC? There shouldn't be a DC on this.
Oh, it is. It's a charisma saving throw. I lied.
Oh, it's all fun and games until you don't know the rules.
Listen, I don't ever pretend to actually know the rules. I just make the rules
Okay,
up
so-
for the best of my benefit.
So we'll start from the one in the front and go all three back, and you can drop... maybe you can drop the
I
condition
still
back.
don't know why I can't target them. I should be able to right-click and target them.
Well, I'll remember them. So the first one makes a charisma saving throw, you said?
Yep,
Yeah.
DC 12.
Okay, give me a second here.
I want
Things are
them
going
all to
really
fail
slow.
if you're wondering what my
Okay.
preference was.
The second one. The third one. And that's in a row, not in order. Okay. Okay, got that down? Okay.
I really don't understand why I can't target them.
Yeah, and I think I have to actually allow that. So I think I have to put like the effect in. So, okay, I got it noted. So next person up was a bugbear. He moved up, and we're back to the top of the order. So it's
Nivrag?
Nivrag.
Okay. Since I have accidentally closed my map and can't see
Oh,
or
I'll send it
target
out
anything,
again. I will send it out again.
I actually I had an alternate plan. What I'm going to do is that first one in line. Okay. That first one in line. He's been wounded, right?
Yes.
Okay. And our fighter is down, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my bow, and I'm going to rush him and make an athletics check. We're going to do opposed athletics checks, and I'm going to shove him prone.
The first guy.
Yep. So
Okay.
I'm going to make an athletics check.
Alrighty.
If I can click on the dice. It's not.
He looks very strong.
But he has to. If he was baned, he has a minus D4.
He does have a minus D4 if he was successfully banned.
Okay.
And these guys don't look very charismatic, so I've got to believe they're successfully banned.
So
Okay. What did you
my,
roll?
my number is a 14, I guess. I thought I rolled it.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Did you double click the athletics number
How about
on
that?
your skills page? There you go.
That's not good. But,
There you go.
That's not great.
Okay. So it does not work.
Okay, but at least I'm taking up the square directly in front of the door,
Yep.
so the attack's going to come to me.
Yep. That's pretty much what you.
That's what I wanted to have happen.
Okay. I'll move
You
you.
know which icon this is?
I'll move him.
Thank
Okay.
you for moving me.
Yep. I'll move the characters in combat just to keep things sane. Okay.
I want to keep these guys bottled up, so that's where I want to be in.
Okay. Next one up is Dulcina.
Dulcinea.
Dulcinea. Sorry. You're up.
Okay. So for all you pro players out there, will either spare the dying or cure wounds do anything for Iggy at this point?
Cure wounds would be better.
Yes. Cure.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, cure wounds would bring him back to life and be able to act in the next round. Spare the dying, just make sure he doesn't die, but he won't be able to act in the next round.
He'll still be
0
unconscious.
points. Yeah.
So in order to make that happen,
so what you can do, here's the mechanics of this, right? You're in the threat zone of the bugbear. If you move out of the threat zone, he'll get a free attack. But if I'm following this correctly, you could move to the same square that the dwarf's in, cast your healing spell on the down fighter, and then move back to where you were, right, guys?
Yep.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
So you end up back where you started. You didn't leave the threat zone to invoke an attack of opportunity, and you got within touch range of our
Iggy.
fighter, Iggy.
okay.
Does that make sense? Just from a game mechanic standpoint, I believe that works. And anybody following with us want to correct us on this, that's fine. But I think that's a valid thing. You can move up there with the dwarf, cast, and then move back if you want
But
to.
how do I cast?
Oh, it's just
You
automatic.
just do
You
it.
roll a d8 for your healing spell.
You
But
say,
she
I'm
should
going to
be
do
able
this,
to-
and I'm magical and powerful, so it happens.
She should be able to target
Drag.
him, right?
You should
Drag
be able
and
to pull a spell out and drag the hit points out, or you can just roll a d8 and add 2, and then we'll heal them up. But you have to drop if you're going to roll the die, you have to drop it into the chat box
Right.
for it to count.
There you go.
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
So that's 9,
That's
right?
that's a first level heal.
Okay, so then I go back to my original spot.
Yep,
Well, no, let's
wrong one.
move him back up there and move me there.
There we go. Okay. Nava.
All right.
That was 9 hit points, correct?
Yeah, that was 9, right, Iggy?
I believe so, yes. Thank you.
All right. That was a miss on the first attack,
So you should be at
and a
3.
hit on the second.
Okay, hang on for a second.
Say that again, Darren.
I don't know what shouldn't you be at 3 hit points? Or, what's your total hit points normally?
So max is 12. Right,
She's
so
9 of 12.
Right, so you should
Right.
have wounds should say 3, not 15. There you go. Okay, so now Snava attacks. You rolled an 8 and a 16. The 16 does hit.
So 11.
11 damage.
Nice. He's got to be dead.
And he drops.
Looking A right.
Right? Did I look it right? Wait, did you drop the damage on the first one? You did.
I
And
did.
then you dropped 2 more. Oh, he's still up. He's still up.
Well, the 2 didn't add on unless you
Right.
unless you added
Yep,
them.
he's still up. Okay, Iggy, you're up.
Oh, way. Get that bitch.
Oh,
I
you
am
know,
going-
you know, in my games, you don't get challenge rating 0 or half or whatever.
Oh, I
It's just
know,
a-
I know. It's great. It's great, but I still think the bugbear should be died. But he's got to be close.
Okay, Iggy, that's a
now
hit.
it actually showed a hit this time. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
And how many? What's your
Status dying.
Status dying.
Oh, you knocked him out. Okay, so he's down. Good job. Okay.
Look at the little blood. So cool. I love it.
Okay, to Chick.
All right. So Bugbear 1 is down.
Yep, he fell on the ground.
That means I can walk through his space, correct?
Correct.
And what are the rules for movement if you move diagonally?
First one's free for
first one's
1.
free.
Second one is 2.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to move here, step over this corpse, and walk into the room. I'm going to swing my quarterstaff at Bugbear
Fuck.
3, which appears to be heavy damage?
Yeah, he's been hurt.
Yeah, so let me throw my punch him with my quarterstaff.
And
Miss.
It's a miss.
Then I'm going to punch him with my bonus action of an unarmed strike.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
Also a miss. So I just wasted a turn.
Sorry, dude.
My goddess is not
Sorry,
yet
ma'am.
aiding you in your effort. I apologize. She hasn't yet seen the righteousness of your ways.
Bugbear 1. His death save.
He's dead. Isn't he dead?
He's
Bugbear
dead.
1 dead.
Okay,
Yeah, I thought Bugbear 1 was down.
Bugbear 1 dead.
he's
He did his death save is what he's doing.
He's doing his death save.
Bugbear 1 is dead, eh?
We're playing death saves here.
Oh, Jesus. That balls.
Okay. Bugbear 2 is the next one up. And he is gonna... Oh, well, you're kind of cute. So I think he's gonna attack Tajek. I think that's what he'll do. So he takes his Morning Star and swings it over at you.
Ooh, which one? There's a bunch of us.
Put a pin out there. That didn't work out. Sorry. I don't have the automation. I don't have the automation figured out over here, but I'll play with it offline. So he attacks and he misses.
Who is he attacking?
Tajek.
Oh.
The
Don't
one
attack
that's...
my kitty.
What's that?
Don't attack my kitty.
Oh, well, he definitely would have missed, right? Because I had to roll this too, right? So, he attacked Tajek and missed. Okay. So next one up is Ikar.
Okay.
You gonna cast your firebolt? Use a wizard magic?
Nope. Andy, are you mute?
Sure am.
There you go.
Oh!
Oh!
And swing and a miss. So you
I'm
fire, you miss. And,
Gets off the fumble chart.
I'm done.
well, and you are shooting into cover a little bit. So
Oh, yeah. How's that work now?
what's
Are we
your
fumbling,
armor
or-
class of the dwarf? What's his
Yep.
armor class?
AC 16.
Are we
Okay, you
doing
did
that?
not hit the dwarf in the back because we're playing
Yeah.
the hitting of cover when you fire through somebody like that. So, you're good. Okay, one thing a firebolt you don't think you have to worry about, right? What did
Yep.
you do with a firebolt? Oh, I'll have to
Huh.
go check that out.
No,
Okay.
you still bullshit. You still rolled a hit with the firebolt. You can still.
I think
Why
it's a
couldn't you
missile
fumble?
weapon.
If we're
I'm
playing
not-
fumble.
I think the option rules for missile weapons.
All right.
Okay, but we can check it out. Okay, Jaylene,
All right.
doesn't matter. You couldn't have hit the broadside of a barn. You couldn't have even had an ogre sleeping with that roll.
I'm not very good with the bow today.
No, you're not.
Is Bugbear 2 been hit yet?
He looks healthy to me.
Looks very healthy.
Well, son of a bitch. All right. Well, still, I need a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw from him.
Okay.
Does he make it?
No, he failed.
Fantastic. So inside his head, he hears the ringing of a death knoll, and it irritates him. Oh, only
Oh,
one.
my
Oh, look
God.
at that! It's only one though. It's only 1d8.
Okay.
I just double. I got a little excited.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got a little
we'll still
excited.
take it.
It's only 1d8. He takes 8 points of damage because
Oh,
he
wow.
hears this
What does he
ringing,
see?
loud death knoll in his head.
Oh my. He did not like that. He was very scared of that.
He should be. Run,
What
you
What spell
filthy
is that?
bugbear! Toll of the dead.
Ah,
If he had been damaged, it would have been a 1d12.
You know, you could have hit the other one with it. But
Well, but the other one's dead already. I mean,
Bugbear
it's down.
3. So it's Bugbear 3's turn. Bugbear 3 will attack Tajek.
Leave my kitty alone.
He will swing his Morning Star. Wow. I'm getting lucky. Rolled a 6.
Good job. My
Even-
goddess.
Not
is,
even trying to give you guys a break, you know?
My goddess is helping you, Jack.
And he will... He's going to think through this for a second here. And he's kind of scared. The one in front of him's kind of freaking out. There's one laying dead on the ground. He's kind of scared. So he's going to...
You should be scared, bitch.
He's actually... He's going to make a run for it through everybody.
Good luck.
Run! Run, you little girl,
20.
run!
No, he's going to
Run, Forrest.
He's actually going to run up the steps, I think. Which
Where the fuck are the steps?
I think there's... Oh, wait, no, that's like a...
There's a ladder, you mean?
Yeah, like the ladder.
Where is there? Is
I
that the
think
little
he's
line
going to
is?
run over to the ladder up here and start climbing it. So,
Okay.
he does leave the...
Monk.
He
The
does
monk.
leave the area of...
It's a Jack, right?
Yeah, so you get to take your opportunity attack.
You get to take your
There
two
you
misses.
go.
You hit
Gotta
him.
hit.
Down, bitch.
A hit, and here's the damage roll.
1.
Whoa!
Nice.
Inspired by the
Boom.
power of my goddess, I have no doubt.
Boom.
Don't
Okay,
run away from the monk.
he's still up, but he's climbing up the top, and you hear somebody screaming upstairs as he starts to climb up there. Help! Help!
We're coming!
Okay. Next action is
Nivreg.
Nivreg.
All right. I'm stepping into the dead one's space.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make a shove action
Okay.
on this one. We're going to oppose athletics checks again.
Okay.
Beat an 18.
Does your spell... Oh, no, he's not going to beat it, so it's irrelevant. Okay, you won. So you
Okay,
push him,
he
right?
he is shoved 5 feet back, and he's
Okay.
prone.
Okay.
And
So
I will
these-
take
I
my
will
So,
move.
move.
so
I'll
you
move
move him, D?
I'll move him.
Yeah.
I'll move him back. Okay. And he,
Hold on, I'm not done. I got some more movement. Actually, can you move me to the base of the? I'm gonna base the running away one.
Yep.
Oh, you took the bugbear, not me.
Well, that happens.
I know.
Miniatures are so much cooler. And I'll put a plug out there for anybody watching, www.dalreth.com, some cool miniatures. More Kickstarter, we just ready to fulfill them, so you got to put in that plug. Okay, you're at the base of the ladder.
Okay,
Okay.
guys,
That's it. So
have at 'em.
next action is
Dulcinea.
Dulcinea. Everybody seems to be alive at the moment, so you could make an attack if you want. There's a prone bugbear in the ground.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take out this bugbear.
Wow, I have to say, I think you did something that I have to figure out here. So you attacked,
She's got advantage because he's dying.
right? So
Yeah,
Does it auto roll that?
yeah,
think
that's
so,
pretty
yeah.
cool what you did. Wait, you attacked the one that was dying, or the one that was?
the one that was right next to me,
Down.
bugbear one, that's dying.
Oh, so you're gonna kill him, like dead.
Yeah. I want him out.
Okay, so that would make
One
him,
thirsty cleric.
Oh my god, that would make him. I thought you were gonna attack the other bugbear, and it was like you just did some good damage.
Well- But it was too far away, right?
No, you could actually move up to the other one. That attack could have been on the other bugbear that's
Oh, okay.
prone.
But that's all right. We don't want anything popping up behind us.
So you can take the prone attack. I'll let you do that if you want. So if you want to move over one more square. and to the next to the prone one. That was. I'll let you have that, and then you can just do some drop your damage die on him. On the one that's still up, he's hurting pretty. I think he's the one that's hurting pretty bad. No, the other one's hurt.
No.
This one is actually up to full hit points, but he's prone, so you have advantage on him. So let me move your character over.
Okay.
I can't seem to grab you, so I might have to grab the bugbear first. No, I think I got both of you. There you are. No, I'm not able to get just one of you.
I can move me.
Yeah, why don't you move you?
Up one more, maybe? Oh, no, you
Nope,
killed
it's not
him.
letting
Don't
me.
stop there.
Yeah, that's you.
That's you, but everything's
job.
all stacked in there together. You need to move over one more square.
Yeah, it won't let me. Oh. There. If I move out of the way completely, can you move that bugbear back?
Yes.
That square?
Okay. There you go. You can move up now.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm figuring all this out now. Okay.
Drop that damage dice.
Okay.
Kill him.
So which one am I dropping it on?
The one that's laying on the ground that's to the left or to the
Number
left side.
2.
Number 2.
Bugbear 2.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Heavy. Nice.
Okay. So let's see. Then it's going to be next person up. Let me get back to the tracker. Sorry, I'm doing 10 things at once and the screen's a little slow. We are now up to Snava.
All right, I'm going to move to here. And then I'm going to attack him.
Do your thing.
And I'm going to attack him with the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh, you get advantages on each of those because he is prone.
How did I get advantage? Okay, well, here, I'll just roll it again. Here.
That's the first one?
What is going on right now?
And
okay, well...
Roll the second one.
Oh my god! Jim, I dropped him for you.
Do you want to start over and just roll them all again, or
what the fuck?
I don't even know how to. I don't know how to make it have advantage, though.
Do you want to just roll another die and see if that one hits? I mean, we could give you a couple more rolls.
How the hell?
So, okay, so hold
Jim.
on. Hold on.
Dude, you're cursed.
Quick educational moment for everybody. So underneath the chat section, there's a button that says ADV and a couple that says DIS.
Oh, I see.
+2, -2,
Yep.
+5, -5. Yeah.
I see.
The ADV gives you advantage.
Or I could figure out how to make the thing prone so when you attack.
There you go. Now I hit it.
Okay. Now that you've learned how to do it, that's great, but it's still a miss. Okay. Iggy's up next.
All right, I too am going to move into here and
So
swing
that's
on this
5,
dude.
Double movement. I don't know if you're going to have to use 2 movements
What is
to
it?
get there. You're kind of going through your own people. So it's going to be 10, 20, 30.
I've got 35
40.
movement.
Oh, so 5, 15.
I count 65 to get there.
It's going to take double move to get there. Yep.
Then if I stand here,
Yep.
Just went from like a nice happy
You
open
could,
place to like
you know,
a
you
dark,
got really
scary
nowhere
place.
else to go there. I mean, you could move and throw but he's prone, so I believe he gets it canceled. It's like you actually shoot
No,
at disadvantage.
it's disadvantage.
And you're
Yeah.
shooting through 2 people.
no, I'm not shooting. I've got a rapier.
Oh, well, there's someone else in that square already, I think. You
Where
can't
is he
occupy-
trying to go? Where are you currently?
I wanted to go opposite side, Bugbear
No,
2.
Dulcinea is there. She's standing there.
No.
He wants to get on the other
To
side.
get
He wants
to get opposite side, the
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It'll get you to. It'll be
Okay.
35.
Let me start this over. Let me move the
For you to get
tokens.
to
No one
here.
move tokens, okay?
Oh, sorry, that was me. I'll move back.
You moved the wrong one. So where were you at originally? Just
So I was
get
I
over
was
tokens.
here.
Let me get them all. Stop moving tokens, please, or I will lock them. Okay.
So I was here.
Okay. If you were there, then your first square to come down diagonally costs you 10 movement points and counts to your first diagonal move.
Okay.
Because there's somebody there, so you have to pay double, right? Wait, or is there no? Oh, it's a dead.
It's
diagonal.
a dead body.
bear.
That's
So that's 5.
Then you go over to where Dulcinea is at, and that now is 10 to move there, so that's 15 cumulative.
Okay.
Then it's
You have to go diagonal again.
diagonal again, so you pay 10 because there's a guy there, making it 25, and then another 5 for it being diagonal for 30 to where Snava is. And then finally, you could go actually out here without any problem at 35 if that's your base movement.
35 is my base movement.
You're fine then, sorry.
So then I should be able to...
charging you double for the bugbears, so that's...
Yep.
Okay. You're good to go.
Oh, check out
look
that.
at you. Critical hit.
Nice. So is
Get
it
it,
going
Jack.
to... Is it going to calculate...
Nice.
How's it going to calculate the damage?
I think you just roll it and we'll double it and I'll punch it in.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Nope. There you go. It doubled it.
Oh,
Exceeds hit points by 2.
Huzzah.
okay. I guess there we go. So he is dying.
I hope so.
Dulcinea will just go clobber him too and kill him, right? That's like her thing. Just anyway, it is a thing to do as they die off.
Bloodthirsty cleric.
To Jack, there's one climbing up the ladder, still a little
Yep.
bit in reach.
I move. I
You
punch
hear
him.
you hear a woman screaming above, "Help! Help!" Okay.
Oh, okay. There's the attack.
I'm actually going to give you advantage. I'm going to give you advantage on that attack because he's on a ladder.
All right. Then one more roll.
I don't think that's the best to be.
Both miss.
Well, there you go.
And I'm going to do my unarmed strike.
With
Miss.
an advantage, click the advantage button.
I did. I
I
did.
love one.
Oh.
Miss.
Man.
And you pulled
We are
an
in a
Iggy.
world of
Son
sock.
of a bitch.
Pulled an
man.
Iggy.
You pulled an Iggy. Okay. Let's see. Some death saves coming up here for the bugbears. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. So we had those for the 2 bugbears, and then we're up to... I think we're up to our longbow ace next.
Ikar.
Ikar,
Excellent.
our wizard longbow shooter.
5, 10, 15, 25. Do I have a target?
The guy on the ladder.
There is a guy on the ladder.
Yep,
Here
you
we
can
go.
shoot him on the ladder.
Eat that, bitch.
Hey, he hit with his longbow. Fantastic.
6 damage.
6 damage. You didn't drop it on him, did you? I have to add that, right?
That's all it is. And I'm done.
Okay, so that drops him. And he falls on the ground.
No, he falls on Nivrag, who is directly under him on the ladder.
Yeah, he's going to take some falling damage.
Yep.
So that's actually going to be a failed death save, is how I'll rule that. And Nivrag, it's probably not enough to do any damage to you, but you can make you can actually do an acrobatic check to see if you move out of the way.
Thank you.
I might have you take some falling damage from the 13 total.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, you duck out of the way, and he
Okay.
slaps on the ground. He's not that big. He's the same size. If he was perhaps a giant, that might have been harder to duck, but not a
Are we
problem.
are we out of initiative?
Yep, they're all dying on the ground. Or
Can we?
stabilizing.
Our cleric will make sure they're dead.
Yeah, I think that's going to be
Yeah.
the cleric's job.
For sure. I walk through and I
No.
stab things.
I like this new style of cleric.
May I retrieve my arrows?
50%.
50% of the ones that I think they say all of them, right? Not just the ones that missed.
So no on the first one.
You could
Now you just
track
flat
your
save. So
ammo.
if you shut off 5, wait, is it that he saves 50% or that he's a 50% chance of saving?
Yes on the second one.
I'll let it. He
Yes,
likes
on the
rolling
third.
dice, so we'll just let him roll
Okay.
the dice.
Gotcha.
He enjoys rolling dice.
Okay. Thank you.
He
Move
likes
on.
that stuff. Okay.
I do not retrieve my arrow.
Okay.
Okay. So here we are.
There's a screaming woman upstairs who has either bugbears as pets, or
She's cursed. We should kill her.
We need to ascertain.
If she's screaming,
That's
she's still
25
alive.
gold, people.
It's a 25 gold screamer. Get her.
She's worth 25 gold to bring her in.
Oh my
25
God.
gold.
Dead or alive.
25 gold for a happy ending.
Okay.
Wow.
So Adabra is upstairs. Oh, thank you, she says. I was so worried about that.
We're glad to have saved you.
It's so much safer in town. Please come with us where it's safe. We can protect you.
And where we can get our reward.
There are more of these creatures coming. You're not safe here.
Okay, I'll come back with you. Thank you. I was so worried. They
Search.
burned down my house, dude. I was worried.
Search. Bugbears area. Taking 10 minutes. Detect magic.
And Jaylene
There's a
absolutely
spell.
helps it.
He cast a spell.
It's not going to get us killed. He cast a spell, and
I
it got
said
us
after I
killed,
take
so
10
he's
minutes,
scared
I'm not
at this
burning a
point.
slot. I'm not burning a slot. It's a ritual.
Yeah, because you've got 5 minutes left in the game session.
So you find 4 gold pieces and 3 silver off the bugbears.
Thank you.
Okay? And she's so thankful for what you did that she happens to have some healing potions.
Sweet.
And she gives Nivrag a healing potion.
Oh,
Good
thank you.
It says,
job.
thank you for saving him from me.
Now, was it a single healing potion? But you said some healing potions.
She actually has what looks like a box of healing potions.
And does she give them all to Nivrag?
Just one. She pulled one out of her box. And she has more for sale. Would you like to buy any healing potions?
Buy one. We just saved your
We
ass.
just saved
You
your
get-
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, well-
How about you divvy them up? Give us each one, Missy.
This is all I have to be able to recover. This is my last
And
of
we
my
said
worldly
all
possessions.
we had to come save you.
This is all I have. I don't own anything else, but I'll sell them to you.
For a gold apiece?
50 gold. That's what they go for.
That's more than we have. We're a poor adventuring group, and our first mission was to come save you.
I gave you one for free.
You gave Nivrag one for free.
And I will certainly take care of my party members with it.
You gave Nivrag one for free.
So you pack up her stuff, or she packs up her stuff, and you take her back into town. The trip.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna grab those 3 morning stars of the bugbears.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
Put them in my backpack.
Very good.
They're large weapons, Andy. I don't know if
So it's not a problem. It's one-handed. They're one-handed weapons. I have an empty backpack.
they're large in size.
All that's in my backpack is a blanket that I can wrap. I'm going to take my blanket out of my backpack and wrap up the morning stars, if that's allowed.
Okay, so you can sling them over your back. There's 3 morning stars, and they are larger
Okay.
than human-sized.
Okay.
Okay. So you wrap everything up. You get you take her and you head on back to town.
Is there
And-
anything else of value on them, or?
No.
Okay, just checking.
So you make it back to town uneventfully, and you're able to turn in. You're able to go over to his house again, where you got the quest from. So that's where we're back at.
So we return back to
You're back to
The drag-
Phandalin. You're back to Phandalin, and you're back at Harbin Wester's home
gotcha.
or house.
So
That's what-
Jaylene's the one who made the initial agreement, and so she knocks on the door. We finished one.
if you're a dragon, I'm too skinny to eat.
We're not a dragon. We rescued Abracadabra when.
Oh, yeah, you're the ones that did the quest.
Yeah,
You see a gold piece slide underneath the door, and then another
just
gold piece,
one.
and another gold piece, and you see eventually 25 gold pieces slide under the door. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's some more quests out there, but did you see any dragons?
We'll kill them.
You kill them or get them fed, because I'm too skinny for them to eat.
So am I.
Okay.
So each get 3.5 gold? Was that how that goes?
Unfortunately, only 3.5.
Okay, so let's do kind of a wrap up. We do have a hard stop here at this point. So what we'll do is we'll take care of some of the morning star sales offline. We can take care of that. And just wanted to say thanks everybody for coming. I know this is our first session, and I hope that everybody that's watching enjoyed our first cast and we weren't too silly or crazy.
This was fun.
Thanks for playing.
Absolutely.
And shout out to miniaturehub.com.au. Anybody in Australia, very soon you can pick some of our miniatures up over there.
Thank you, Miniature Hub.
Thank you.